gets stunned, Paze tries to then follow up, and immediately CoreJJ, with this monster hook that defined the play, set up Team Liquid for this play, where they get the kill, and sure, he dies in the end, but it's the understanding by CoreJJ in this fight of who the targets need to be, how to interrupt T1, where to position in the fight, and crucial cooldowns that really blew the game open for Team Liquid.
I feel like this international event, I love that highlight, has been amazing for CoreJJ. Because domestically, there's been a few question marks in the bot lane as a whole, but for sure from CoreJJ, who's like in his peak moments in his career, can really control the map and team fights like those. So the fact that we're seeing that alongside a lot of the positives of the rest of the map from Team Liquid, that do give me hope. So you know what? I was kind of negative on the 3v3's bot side. I was kind of negative on a lot of things happening on Team Liquid, not after watching that.
I love how we're trying to convince Raz that it's going to be
Yeah,
okay.
team is good.
Thank you.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's probably gonna be another 3-0.
Against multiple iterations of T1, and actually we caught up with him yesterday after the game and ahead of the ones he's gonna have today, so let's check out what he had to say.
In any situation, they will keep trying to find the way to win the game. I think that was really big. They think about like how to win the game, like never start thinking about it. So I think that's really hard for enemy team to finish the game. I will try my best to get strong.
Yo, Puckhold, what's up?
To match the
How you do?
Some of the play he's making was really impressive. Yeah, I try to do the same thing as him.
I mean, honestly, I would stream other content, but my voice is like still fucked.
He has rusted old man hands.
I was gonna say, Carrier's mechanics are insane. I don't know many people who are able to do that.
I do think one thing that gives me a lot of hope from Team Liquid side, I'll start with like the top side of the map. Because the last time we saw this matchup, I felt like Morgan did incredibly well versus Doran. And it also was the same case for Kana. I know that like, I think from the one side from T1 that we've been seeing a weakness from is the early laning phase from Doran. I will say he doesn't get a lot of the draft resources, the lowest in terms of counter pick rate, and a lot of that resources go to
Odor, what the fuck? First time you're here is for a T1 game, okay?
Yeah, but it's also, Morgan has kind of been on a tear. Yeah. Like he solo killed both the Korean top laners that we had in Playins and had
your head's great.
Doran. And I do think it kind of speaks a lot to him as he started to shift away from what he was known as.
Dude, like, it's gonna be a 3-0 day, dude.
I'm gonna play the Yasuo, I'm gonna play the Rumble. I want to be a carry, and he's been stepping up massively.
One thing I'm concerned about.
I'll be shocked if it isn't.
Early laning phase. Doran, when he gets to these later game team fights, have been a tear against us.
I mean, that's the thing. You look at Doran, and often you're going to be like, yeah, sure, he might be one of the weaknesses for T1, but for me, he carries his name so well. He's the shield for this team. He's the guy who, no matter what happens, even if he underperforms, he doesn't get any attention.
This play-ins was like a lot worse than last year's. Last year play was pretty fun. This year's, I don't know, dude. Kind of ass.
How impactful is that going to be?
Not as impactful. Not as impactful. I still think about that Gragas like flank that he had versus Team Liquid, where he just kind of won them the game. So I'm worried.
But it's even in that game too that we just broke down how TL Purdue opened the game. It was then Doran with this insane public execution that kind of won the fight then for T1 later on in the series. So it just feels like you can kind of put the man down, but it's so hard to keep him down, which I think speaks volumes to Doran.
Listen, I feel like a lot of fans, if you watch LCK, you know it, there's something called the T1 circus. And I know we shouldn't be talking about this too much, but I'm just saying that there's avenues into this game. I do think that Team Liquid had good elements when they played against T1 last time. Is there any aspect you want them to see improve upon since the last time they faced off against
well, KC played pretty bad. The drafting was pretty bad.
Like
Kalist, Buzio were horrible, dude.
Windows to get back into the game. From Team Liquid, they need to be a lot more consistent with the lead that they have.
And I think as well, just try and solidify that bottom lane. Like the Mel, Camille kind of blew the game open in game one. If you can try and get rid of some of these picks, maybe in the ban phase, hope that then you can be a little bit better prepared, and maybe that game doesn't run away with you.
100%. Like, I think the early prep from Team Liquid has been great, right?
Yeah.
In game one, their early level 1 prep was phenomenal. And then the team fights happened, and guess who's winning a lot of the small skirmishes? It's T1. So, like, the early mechanics is just great from that team. I think the prep is on point from Team Liquid. Just need to see better team fighting.
Let's check out what the fans think here with the MasterCard fan prediction, as I think it's going to be very one-sided, but still, I want to see who hopes.
Please take it easy on us.
I want to see who hopes. You know what?
Honestly?
19.5% of the fans think that Team Liquid Alienware is gonna take it. I think that's as good as it gets.
Round that up to 20. Round that up to 20%.
Let's round it up to 20%.
Yeah, round it up to 20.
But also, fans only have a 33% prediction rate.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Dude, why are the
yeah,
fans so
yeah,
bad at
wrong
predicting? What the
again,
fuck?
By the way, you know what? I like what I'm seeing.
I like
I'm a
this
bet
has
on
been
that.
convincing you that you actually should believe in
know.
TL. That's how this desk has been.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the one with the like American flag wave and go, we
You know
got
what?
this.
I will give them a game. 3-1. Okay, I have enough faith for one game.
You know what? It's always hard because at the end of the day, only one team advances tonight between T1 and
Yo,
Team
sarcasm.
Liquid.
Yeah, I
Let's
think it's
see who
3-0.
gets to the main stage.
Yeah, I thought Casey looked better than TL. I thought Casey had better players than almost every position. Come on, scums. What the fuck?
Welcome
Yo.
everyone to this incredible series. The final
Isaiah Fire with the 7-stream streak? Damn, dude.
T1 and Team Liquid.
It's crazy with the 25. Okay, flexing.
Whatsoever, but I'm thinking it might be a bit of a T1 favorite house here today, Azale.
It's hard to say, you know. You look out there, you know, it's like half Core JJ jerseys, half Faker.
Got a couple little, yeah, makes sense.
It's basically 99.9% T1 fan. I was walking outside the venue before.
I think the biggest disappointment from KC was their bot lane. Like, dude, Cliff's Boostio losing to Yawn Core JJ is crazy, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Them to do, which is smackdown TL.
But after yesterday, a lot of optimism for TL. Of course, a tall task to beat T1, but I imagine we will see a significant uptick in performance, both from the lessons they
Dude,
learned.
I don't know where Vesticles is. I think he's taking the day off. I don't blame him. I was thinking about taking the day off, dude. I was like, dude, what's the point? What am I gonna say?
Basically the same
thing. You can lose or you win. It's a 50-50 matchup.
I don't really have faith in Team Liquid. Maybe they would a game, but that's about it.
I mean, game 2 was the big one. I felt like compositionally, I thought they were going to outscale. I thought they had really good answers to what T1 had drafted, and they were up 6,000 gold. But T1 are just out.
Yeah, I was hoping that too, but dude, every day's been a 3-0.
Games are decided by team fights these days. You can create leads through individual laning, through smart map play, but
we've had 5 3-0s.
Competitive play these days is going to be decided by 5. And TL were clearly a couple steps below where T1 was, right? You know, T1 was just better in the 5.
I was wrong. Yeah. I really thought KC were the better team.
Able to have the incredible early games like they had last time.
Secret Agent Boostio Calist just fucked it up, I guess.
We just have to understand that it's really just not over till the Nexus falls. 6K gold lead, 7K, 8K. It does not matter. This is a team who, if a single player missteps,
I mean, I guess today will be quick as well, right?
Back into the game, even in situations that for a lot of other teams in the world would be unwinnable. But now we enter picks and bans presented by HyperX. Here's the big thing for me. Want to see if we get more of this priority on Carry as early champions. The Camille immediately banned.
Yeah, Jose Diolisa was pretty fucking insane.
MSI, as this champion is a terror. Wouldn't surprise me if for main stage she just becomes a permanent.
Yeah, absolutely.
This is our honeymoon.
It's also
Sorry.
one of those things where I think it is kind of more about the player than the champion.
What bright side order?
You know, whether or not that stays true, it's hard to know, but we will.
Oh, Carry wins.
So many
it'd be funny if Team Liquid won.
That's kind of the problem. Is there's so many threats on T1 that you can't just throw all your fans in one direction and expect to win.
BLG will win MSI. We will look smart. True.
You can't give Carry. It feels like it's Camille now, but his Pike has been nasty. Like this guy's insanely flexible. It's just whatever he plays, he's gonna look good, and people are gonna be like, should have banned that.
And reminder as well, T1 coming in undefeated on the upper side of this bracket. They don't get the luxury of double elimination, but in this game one, they get the luxury of right of first selection, both side and choosing whether they want to go on first pick.
They're called Team Liquid Alienware.
Going to feel really comfortable in this draft, especially after they got to watch so much of what Team Liquid Alienware brought to the table yesterday.
Absolutely, and it is a really good point that winner's bracket advantage, you know, I was talking about it with Spawn.
That's why they're TLAW.
He was mentioning it is about a 58% win rate for teams that both get blue side and first pick, which is...
No, I don't think BLG's like that, dude. It was just WE. But WE also beat, like, AL.
It is a significant advantage to be first pick and blue side, and T1 have earned that by not dropping a single game in play-ins. They came in the favorites, they've looked like the favorites, and we have left Bard up
for Carrier.
All right, let's remake. It's 1-0 T1.
Okay.
Well played.
There you go.
Well played.
58 just became 100%.
Like, WE, I don't know, dude.
On this Bard.
I don't know, man. Monkey played pretty fucking well. Oh, T1 has a Bard. Nice.
Hey, you cannot be picking immobile carries. Carry is going to find a way, going to find those angles, and see if they have an immediate response, because they left this open. They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah, they absolutely did, and this is one of the things that, you know, TL has talked about at times, where they say, yeah, you know, you can flame someone for leaving a champion up, but sometimes in Fearless, to actually be able to win the whole series, you can't just permaban something the entire way through. So you come up with a good plan. You say, all right, this is how we're going to try to beat Carry as Bard. Obviously, that is a Herculean task. That's going to be incredibly difficult, but you come in with a plan. If it works, great. If it doesn't, at least you don't have to ban it for the rest of the series, and that is kind of the thought process that some coaches have had. But I'm excited to see what TL will bring out here, because Carry as Bard is insanely hard to stop. I will say, you know, there was a lot of criticism towards KC for leaving it up, but KC in that game were actually in a pretty good spot, and then Carrier did Carrier things and made them look silly, and they won the game, but kind of does that on a lot of champs.
Well, it's true, and sometimes Carrier is just going to do Carrier things, and there's nothing you can...
Dude, like...
You can't ban a player on the enemy team.
I do think Team Liquid drafting is pretty good, though.
Absolutely.
At the end, I think Team Liquid should only get one map. I mean, like, dude, the first time T1 and Liquid play, I thought TL had 2 out of 3 good drafts. So I was still shocked that he lost 3-0, because I was like, oh wow, this draft is pretty good. Holy fuck, dude, the fans going nuts.
One of the signature options for him, I'd say, and now Playins interestingly opting for something a bit safer. Maybe we see a game where T1 aren't actually playing towards the bottom side.
Yeah, and I think the Ezreal makes a lot of sense, because I was going to say, you know, the classic pairing, if you are going to go Caitlyn Bard, you see that they are already showing Rel, you see that they're already showing Jarvan.
Pull up the Cassio, baby.
TL, because I think their prep and drafting has been really,
I mean, T1 should not be in play-ins.
Against T1, I thought they had draft advantages in a lot of those games.
My voice, I think it's pretty good. How's your voice doing?
You are hoping we will play a lower mobility carry, someone like Caitlyn who is more vulnerable that you can full send it on and really punish. So they are going to go the safer option.
Didn't T1 pull out the UB and still win?
And he is a demon on this champ, as he is on many others. To me, so much of the series is just going to come down.
There was a team that pulled out Zeri Yumi this tournament. Is that not T1?
In my opinion, without a doubt, the best bot lane in the world, and they were the clear issue in the last series as well, both in lane and in team fighting. They clearly outclassed T1.
It was okay.
They absolutely did. Of course, we've seen an uptick in performance.
Disgusting. T1 can just win with anything, dude.
Been wasted, but it is a tight timeline to turn around.
Wait, why Rise with Jarvan? Why not Cassio with Jarvan?
Taken away, paired with that Rise band, really trying to set up
Did Cassio get nerfed? Why wouldn't you go Cassio Jarvan?
Even further in the draft for Yon, so a comfort pick isn't super likely.
Yeah, I mean, to me, I'm not that worried about AD bans in a game.
I mean, I think you target ban Jose.
I'm expecting
he's probably the best player on the team.
You know, ban out some of the common answers here to the Rise. But, you know, the question to me is, yes, Yon and Core have looked much better. And I think Core, just in general throughout this event, even against T1, has looked way better than he had in NA. I didn't even have him in my All-Pro, to be honest.
Sure.
But the question is, you know, when you have those other matches against DCG and KC, does that really transition over against a team like T1? Or is it just the level of competition is very different?
Would you call me saying if I said TL 3-1? Yeah, I would. But I think that would be really funny. TL better than TSW? Fuck you. Hell no, dude. What? What? Nah, Secret Whales is legit, dude. Secret Whales is legit.
Especially Doran, right? Because that was one of the few lanes where Team Liquid Alienware were were able to really just crush.
Yeah, I know you called out. Viewer, I know you called out fucking TL3-0 and made me look like an idiot.
Historically, really good option into the Ezreal in the later stages. Those first few items for Ezreal still favor him, but Kai'Sa champion who really doesn't care if Ezreal wants to play at a distance. She can get right on top of him.
Absolutely.
Dude, the funny thing is, I feel like Jan's been playing like shit, but he still played better than Kalist, which is like, what the fuck, dude? Dude, how the fuck do you like play worse than Jan, dude? You're supposed to be the new like 80 carry Kalist.
Morgan go towards the MSFL. A little bit obvious once we saw the Renekton ban. That's kind of the meta ban that you are going to throw out there as protection. Morgan has been incredible, and that is kind of the other side of the story. Is people are looking at this and saying,
"Oh, okay." Really I thought they might go Ornn top.
They could have won, but you can't.
Maybe Kalist is overrated. Damn, dude. Feels bad.
Over owner at times, right? Like they played.
And they delusion makes you a genius when it works 1 out of 10 times. True.
By any means against players of T1's caliber.
Absolutely, right? You need that
dude, I think T1's draft is better.
They're able to match T1, go head to head, and you need that bot lane to step up. It's a lot of disparate variables.
I think if MCoy GX the same result. Yes! Dude, MCoy has like one of the worst international records. KC's international record is still better than MCoy.
The fan, they follow their hearts, Isaac, which as we know.
If you also get to factor in the fact they were Mad Lions.
We air.
That we do.
My fatal flaw was loving North America too much.
My fatal flaw was believing in KC, so I think you're doing just fine as far as fatal flaws go. But we'll see if there are any fatal flaws in either of these.
You think map 1 easy liquid? Dude. I'm not a big fan. I think I prefer T1's draft.
Will hot drop into the main stage and play against BLG. So the stakes are astronomical and they're not stopping anytime soon.
It's going to be exciting here. And even though T1 obviously has that upper back,
dude, it's so dumb that like BLG, like, hey BLG, congratulations for winning first stand and LPL. Your reward, T1. It's like, what the fuck, man?
The worst they've ever done at Worlds is semifinals. Anytime they're in MSI, they're
like, how does that make any sense, dude? I would be so pissed, dude. Can you imagine?
That EU fans love to bring up, that's their worst result. Third, fourth.
Exactly.
Third after once we got to double limb.
How many teams are left?
Yeah.
More than 3 or 4.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
Already seeing some early aggressive trading here in the bottom lane carrier, trying to make the most of that bar.
How fucked is it that Secret Wheels can get H-Link to T1? Dude, that's so stupid, dude.
Pot already used for Jan, and he's going to be missing, you know, about 100 HP as well on top of that. Even after
it's so dumb.
Significant HP advantage there for T1. As Carrier tries to predict with the Cosmic Binding, can't find it. And this is the difficulty, right? You can look at.
I don't know if it's even worth for T1 or like to give, like they gave away Bar, but they got what? Rel, Jarvan in return.
Every matchup and punishing you on every minion. They're going to crash the wave. They're going to stack it, and then when it bounces out, well, guess what? You got to be able to fight them, or you're going to be losing minion after minion after minion, and that's why it gets so hard.
And you can see Core doing what he can with that crash down, trying to get a little bit of space, but he knows that in these early levels, you're just not going to be able to match the power of the Ezreal Bard, both the range and their early strengths of their kits. A few more levels, maybe things can even out, but you said it, it's not easy to weather the storm. We like
H-Lead to G2TS? Shit, dude.
Just hold on, buddy, it'll be fine, but...
Dude, Lion gets to have either Secret Whales or Furia. Like, how fucking rigged is that, dude? Dude, the whole, like, dude... It's so fucked, man. It's so fucked.
To make it through TL, and well, he's done it once before,
but can he do it twice? That's the question on everyone's mind.
That's true. That's true. I will say, Doran already looking a little bit more comfortable in his laning matchup.
Like the thing is, like it is rigged for LCS. It's 100% rigged. The thing is, like Secret Whales could be better than CFO, but we'll never know because I mean CFO we had to play T1 right and lost. But then we got to play MCoy, which is like way easier than what the fuck Secret Whales has to play against.
Some impressive stuff as we see a little bit of footwork there from Core.
Lion 3-0, Secret Whales. I don't think it's gonna be a 3-0.
You know, edition of T1, the most latest one is new. The one before that even.
I mean, they just kicked Castle, so they just kicked their one import.
Nice job, production. Love the Animal Edition. I'm the goat of supports, and I like this for Caria because he knows it, and I like when a player owns it, and he's backing it up every time he steps onto the rift. That's why we started shaking in our boots when we saw the Bard locked in.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it is really, really cool to see him talk about that, right? Because, you know, he talked about how that had been his goal, is to become the greatest support in the world.
Oh, I need to see who else at least be better than Lion.
Say that he is. They're looking for a 3-man dive here. Jan is coming back. What was that flash?
The magical journey. Bit of an awkward flash. Jan trying to get back into the tower, but I don't know if the tower's going to be safe for the redive because Pays is just getting hundreds of chip damage for free. 2 minions left.
Oh, Jan.
Take down Core. Looks like Jan might be that quick flash down Motor, and he manages to
I mean, it's good that Jan lives. Oh, Pays almost got that. And Quid's here. Ooh, nice Quid.
Back in return. Good roam from Quid to salvage a super dire situation.
Yeah, really nice.
No, they kicked Castle. Castle's gone.
He's gonna catch most of the
it's only Dokes left.
So this was after he had already wasted his flash. I'm not really sure what happened, if that was a misclick or if like he'd already spent.
Every international be Swiss or groups. I'm not a big fan of Swiss stage, honestly.
Comes in, owner had flashed out to actually dodge that turn.
And I don't like the BO1 group stage at Worlds.
He's gonna be able to chase him down, get that kill, and you can see a little bit of look of frustration. So I think that was definitely a bit of an oopsie there from Core. But Quid, they gave him a lot of bans to help him out in this mid lane. They banned out the Ori, they banned out the Cassio as well as the Anivia, which are tough for that rise. And Quid is very adept on the champion and is going to be able to get an early kill, get that tier stacking right away.
And pressure on him now.
Oh no, I really like the MSI format. I like the BO5 double elimination format.
Already stacking. Definitely a guy to keep our eyes on. Is Quid immediately going to flash forward. Follow up is there. The flick back is there, but it might just be a little bit too late. The red buff is still ticking. Faker forced to flash away.
Okay.
But not getting the kill is frustrating. That's 2 flashes burned on the side of TL.
Exactly. They get both the flashes there. That is so good from Faker, being able to actually tank.
Yeah, but still good that they got Faker's Ghost and Flash.
Flick back to be able to deny some of the damage as Jose was coming in. And in that picture-in-picture, we saw
just first stand, but shit. I mean, if it was seeded better, it probably wouldn't be so shit.
As a result here, and Core and Jan going to have to do their best to hold on.
Working on the top side. Observer's bringing us up. Might see the 1v1 here. Doran going to get knocked back. Just barely not going to click.
Oh!
Now trying to dash through. Pick up back on the house for Morgan. Wants that extra burst damage.
Whoa, Doran! He flashed over the Q.
Shreds through him.
Nicely done there by Doran. You can see Morgan was trying to wait out the ultimate.
19 kills? Yeah, probably Pays can do that.
The buffer.
Taking a big chunk of damage, but has the magical journey to keep him safe.
TL 3-0 win. Hey, let's get some copium.
That is just so big for T1. You're already putting your energy into this.
Time to ruin MSI viewership. Let's go, Team Liquid.
Second skin. We're now wandering and spotting out Jose Diodo, but with his bot lane in such a comfortable position, it's going to be hard for Jose to contest this crab.
Yeah, I mean, Pays also got the kill down in the bottom.
Throw the whole game? Yes, yes, yes. They're throwing the whole game. Level 6 for 6 minutes.
The get out of jail free card here, but at least they'll be able to secure the crab.
Okay, never mind.
Down, poking his head in.
They're gonna have a team fight for 6 minutes scuttle grab.
Maybe they can capitalize in mid lane. Faker very aware of where his opposition is, however. Jose Diodo might not care. Cataclysm? Walking at him menacingly with a Fnatic Jarvan skin. The man has a lot of aura. You gotta respect it, but it is just gonna be an alt for alt trade.
Yeah, not the
dude, I don't know, man. Like, I really prefer T1's draft.
Tries to wait it out, then get that stun into the wall. Just barely missed it. Tries to flash in and actually go for a Q flash to try to just make it so it's unreactable, basically, from Doran. But then Doran flashed over that, is able to win out on that 1v1. And then Morgan without flash, of course, cannot retreat. Really slim margins in that 1v1. I think if Morgan gets him into the wall and gets the bonus damage, I think he actually has the kill.
And Morgan, remember, was a shining light for TL in the previous series as he now jumps over, carry his head, but there's just no way out. Members of T1, seemingly a
Morgan
top side out of nowhere. Starts with a
wait, they're gonna fight this?
Turn this play back in their favor. Ulti forced out from Owner. The debate from TL, can they keep
have
to be careful fighting into that choke? Faker has so many.
I don't even have ult or anything.
Have to contest with that ult.
I really like how active Quid is being, though. He got early Swifties, and he is just running around everywhere. They are looking to scrap. We have heard TL.
If he just ults, he gets stunned.
How fast T1 looks to play.
Well, he flashed because he wanted to get the Q off Insta.
You try to sit back, your teammates are going to get preyed on.
TL with 3 Koreans, notice how it's just an LGL team. I mean, dude, I've always said that NA and Japan are very similar. Like, Japan gets as many Korean imports as possible. NA gets as many Korean imports as possible. It's the exact same.
you can see that
like
it feels
Japan
like
didn't have an academy system. America got rid of their academy system.
lead on the map, right? As dominant as Morgan was in the previous series, we saw the stats briefly on the side there. Thus far in this first game, it just has not been the case. Even if the margins were close, ultimately,
Ambitious Jarvan.
in such a comfortable spot is T1 almost 2K in the lead, only 8 minutes in.
And it's
What do you mean, Ambition beat Fake for a Worlds title?
Granted, you can't assume that Morgan is always going to get those kind of leads against Doran. It's just not going to happen. Doran is too good of a player to always get that sort of an.
America has the college system though? Dude, who the fuck ever recruits from a college system?
T1 putting a lot of resources up towards that top side to try to cover for Doran, make sure that without the flash he couldn't get ganked. And as a result,
NACL? Yeah, but okay, my point is, yes, there is an NACL, but it's not supported by the tier 1 teams. They stopped doing that. And because of that, they don't develop talent.
But they've also limited a strength that we saw previously. Again, it was an 0-3 loss from T1. Despite that, up in CS, up in Gold, and up in XP across the entire series.
Look, just win. Dude, they're pulling the fuck out of Morgan. What? Mega! Meganar! Oh, I thought Carrier just saved his ass. Wow, that's crazy.
Turns off the tower there because had that been a split second,
V3's a college team. They are now, but it's not the way you think it is.
More awkward, but beautifully timed there by Carrier. They get another kill. It goes to Doran. Morgan.
Like Miro, it's like paying. Like, let's say you pay someone for coaching advice, right? And then because you pay them for coaching advice, you get to join their pro team. It's like that. If that's developing talent, then I don't know what is, dude. Play safe top. It's 4-man gang.
Just survive, and you see the swap now from TL. Core taken up home on the top side alongside Yon, who
Ambitious 5 against Fake all-time world finals. Okay, crazy cherry pick stat.
Owner, as you said, another item coming in there for T1, and it's going to be about Team Liquid trying to find picks, trying to find some plays here, which is not that easy to do. There are some targets that you want to go for. Obviously, the Ezreal will be.
I think depends on good at gaming. I'd have to disagree.
But of course, if you overcommit,
like obviously fighting games, Japan's pretty good at. As far as I know, like Rainbow Six Siege are pretty good at. Overwatch or whatever. Apex.
That could be really, really tough. So I do think Team Liquid is going to have to be.
It's just League of Legends wasn't popular because they didn't really promote it or advertise it. Like it's getting better now, but it's a little bit too late.
Owner finds a control ward, but is spotted in turn. Morgan about to go mega, so I don't think we'll see a dive here, but just a continued threat. There's like no tier 1 tower is safe as Pays gonna cancel the reset. Maybe T1 opts to dive on the next wave, but it would take a ton of time. And Yon already on the way.
Okay, play him.
Further delaying the play, but I think just trying for a little bit of a tempo advantage there to deny.
Oh, Japanese games? I don't know.
Because he's pushing top side. That is why he spent the ult there. Normally it's not worth it just to slow.
Isn't Japan okay at Valorant?
Doran is going to probably kill the full tower. You're going to lose at least a full wave if there wasn't already other minions dying there. So Doran's going to
Pokemon Unite,
true. Gold off the back of that help there from Carrier with the 3 growth.
Yeah, it's a fighting games, the FGC.
Nice play from Carrier that I think a lot of people would not be thinking about. It just gives so much tempo. Now Morgan, who has been preyed on by all of these ganks, all of these plays, got solo killed in a very close situation, then gets attacked in 4-man dove, 3-man attacked in the jungle and killed, and now he gets ulted.
JP and Valorant is like JP and LCP? Oh, okay, never mind then. I don't know.
All eyes on Carrier.
Okay.
Bit of revenge for the early action on the map, but Pays again still standing. Unconcerned that 3 members of TL are standing in his face, but a nice little bit of something back for TL.
But should he be concerned about the 4th member? He wasn't concerned about 3, but Quid is now down here, and they're thinking about going for this dive. Yon is pushing it in, but Victor is moving.
AC Masterpiece, their logic is we can't just permaban Bard. If we just permaban Bard, it's like makes that draft thing really hard. So if you give away a lot of power picks, game 1 is Fearless. They can't get Bard again. So it's an acceptable strategy. And I kind of agree with that mindset. I can understand it. Not against like giving Carrier Bard game 1.
Catalyst, a nice bit of extra healing and could survive.
Doesn't even flash. That is a lot of confidence there. You know, knew the limits.
That it is, but Yon might be in trouble as well. Q2, luckily the Sundering Slam does not connect. Jose Giotto's still here. Carry up.
But yeah, we'll see if they can actually do something off it.
I feel like sometimes T1 live 5 seconds in the future.
Both teams in VCD Pacific are Japanese. Bottom teams, really?
They do. They live 5 seconds in the future.
Oh man, I think.
I probably have to go Carrier, dude. I think Mako is really good, underappreciated, but it's a lot harder to like rank a Chinese player above a Korean one, because Koreans have more international success. Okay. Look at that! Look at that! Look at him go! Oh my God! Team Liquid's punishing them.
What can Quid do this game? Gets a shutdown. This man is playing 3 lanes and jungling at this point. Quid is on one, easily having his best game of the tournament so far in my view. But they are still down over 1,000 gold despite the heroics from Quid. Thankfully, Doran, you know, was shut down. They get the kill onto Carrier. Morgan gets a little bit of gold back.
8x, dude. 8x is not enough for me to predict Team Liquid win.
He still has a lot of ways to go to even get towards that Triforce.
And he does. Spotting Faker. Faker forced to back away. But yeah, even as we're watching that play happen, focused on the kills that are coming through, so many ways.
I mean, Team Liquid's not playing bad, dude.
Plates chipped away at by Faker in the top lane, by Pays in the mid lane. As mid lane tower falling, making that map feel a little bit smaller for the side of TL. So
we'll have to see off of Dragons, though.
A little bit closer. Still have to play clean. Pays.
Okay, Pays. Oh, Yon! What the fuck? Wait, was that good by Yon? I don't know if he should have dashed in like that. Okay, wait. Actually, this might be good. This might be good. I mean, Faker's kind of getting fucked. Yeah, Dorn's on here. Dorn's on here. Yo, that's a 2-for-4 trade.
15 kills, 15 minutes. What a way series here of Playins. And look at the patience from Yon. Waits until both the E and the flash is used to go in with the killer instinct, knowing there's no escape there for Pays. Owner does a good job taking him down, but then they have the extra man. Jose is just buying time here for Morgan to be able to come down to help them out. Quid is working on Owner, is able to finish him off, even though he just barely gets that kill onto Core JJ. It's another great
NA baby!
Who are just keeping things so scrappy in this game. They clearly have the idea to play at the same pace as T1.
There we have the coach reactions, and you're completely correct. I mean, ultimately, T1 still.
Hey, like I said, the Vestian's 1-0 against Spawn, so if Vestian was the coach of T1, they would do much better.
But TL keeping it close makes a lot of the rest of the game feel much more contestable. Especially Yon is getting closer to that second item, and you can see why they would pick the Kaisa.
69, dude, that's a sex thing.
To step so far forward, especially now that he's missing the flash.
Yeah, absolutely. It can be pretty scary. You can see Carrier did rush for the Mikhails, so wants to have that cleanse, wants to keep Pays safe because he is, of course, playing barrier. He's not going to be playing cleanse, so is going to be there with the perfectly timed Mikhails every time, it feels like. But we are seeing, you know, Morgan at least now relevant, of course, still very behind Doran, his counterpart, who does have 2 items and is a terror. But you can see in the Coinbase gold grind, it's still a significant lead for Doran. But if Morgan can get to a point where he can at least stabilize in a side lane against Doran, and you can have a 4v4 fight, it's actually favored in gold towards TL, right? But that is a big if, because Doran is gigafed.
Dude, you know what? I don't have faith that Team Liquid wins this game, but they're showing up. Like, Team Liquid is playing pretty well, that I think that they can win a game. Maybe not this one, because I think Carrier Bar is kind of GG, but besides that, maybe they could win.
Stepping up, and today it's Quid's turn. He is the man who has this gold.
If Team Liquid wins, then by transitive property, Vestian is better than Faker. True.
Yeah, it is really cool. And it's, even though Kaisa is not a new pick, you know, as far as the history of League,
sure.
It is a new pick at MSI.
I don't know if you can play carefully though.
TL just continually trying to innovate.
Like, my thing is, dude, like, I feel like if you play safe and slow, it's just like GG.
You are the underdog, right?
Like you can beat.
All right, Nero, whatever. Dude, DCG did their best, dude.
That's just the amount of that is the amount of success this team has on an international.
I think DCG played well.
You got to be coming out with your best in draft. You got to be looking for edges. You got to try to surprise them, because if you just play stock standard, the same game that T1 has seen 1,000 times, they're going to beat you almost every one of them.
What the fuck? Dude, USA! USA! What do you want from me, dude?
To match him, but TL kind of ignoring him, leaving on his lonesome, setting up Morgan to push top lane as they set up to crash the Herald mid, buying a bit of time, a little bit of trickery there, drifting in.
Oh! Oh, you missed!
But he doesn't connect the tower, has the flag.
Oh, fuck!
It's a little bit messy.
Oh, no! What the fuck?
Wasn't quite clean enough, and now he's going to pay the price. It won't just
Oh, TLCK is going down! Wow, dude, did they lose the whole game because of our Rift Herald?
Yeah, that was really clever from Jose, but a little bit too
clever.
Good as he gets
I guess.
They don't just let it automatically crash, because he knows Carry's going to block it. So he drives it instead, spins around in the circle. Had he been able to actually get that into the tower, it would have been great, because he pops out away from the turret and gets the shield when you do pop out. So he would have been totally fine, but because of that misstep, it turns into a bit of a disaster.
But if he did land that, that would have been fucking sick, though. If he landed that,
over mid lane, over bot lane,
that would have been so cool.
So it was a creative look from Jose, but just couldn't quite fix the angle when he wrapped back around.
Odor.
Morgan did grab the top lane tier 1, so at least a little bit of gold. It doesn't make a difference in terms of the individual gold discrepancy between players, but a little bit closer to that second item. Again, good looks, but not quite perfect. And against T1, it really has to be flawless if you're going to go for something like this. It's a clever start. Tries to make the most of it, but unfortunately the full commit.
I mean, there's the math, guys. I posted the math in chat.
Really cool. You can tell he's trying to turn as fast as he can. And
yeah.
kind of goes through,
unlucky.
Through that tower, but he just couldn't quite get the angle, and then tries to flag and drag out. Core moved back up to get the locket down on him, and then they see Doran show up. This is a beautiful ult from Yon during that cast time. That is the nurse to Ambessa in action. That increased cast time on the ult, uses that to Killer Instinct over the top of Doran, makes him miss. Otherwise, that could have been even worse. But Core goes down for the sins of Jose.
Oh no, do you think that math?
So retake that driver's
the fans
test, buddy.
are saying revoke his license, but
Do you think that math will carry over to main stage?
guys are gonna be out there flipping Miatas.
Dude, like, I'm gonna be real, dude. I don't like counting Yan as Korean. Like, I feel like it doesn't make any sense. Like, the guy was born and raised in fucking California. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with him? Like, dude, Pays is Korean. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, we know, we can tell. Like, eye test.
Yeah. Look, it's still just a 2K gold lead. Yeah, I could have made that Herald work.
Like, I don't, like, okay, I don't think Yan's Korean, but at the same time, it's kind of weird to say CoreJJ's NA talent when CoreJJ won Worlds on a Korean team. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not so far, like, retarded that I'm like, wow, there's 4 Koreans. But I'm also not, like, so far retarded that I'm like, wow, there's only 2 Koreans. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
T1, it's their playbook.
They know this play. They dropped the ward over the wall. They saw them there. And
but could Yan even speak Korean?
Sneak a 20-minute Baron against T1 because T1 is on their way.
Didn't he have to take Korean lessons or some shit?
They're already there.
They don't even know you're there. They're surprised. What do you mean?
If anything, dude, that's racist from Team Liquid to be like, hey, you're Korean, aren't you? He's like, what the fuck? He's like, you speak English and Korean? He's like, kamsahamnida. You're like, welcome aboard to TLCK.
2 completed items for Quid, but
thoughts on Castle leaving Lion? I have no idea why the fuck they even got Castle.
Certainly an incredibly annoying item coming out.
How can they get Castle and kick him that fast?
He can opt for a utility item and still just be a giant pain for TL to try and navigate around.
Yeah, we'll see exactly how TL are going to be out in these next fights. It is going to be Hextech Soul, but thankfully TL did get that.
What do you mean?
Mountain Dragon, so they're not facing down Soul.
What do you mean? How did CFO lose 0 Koreans? Because we also have 0 Koreans.
Free, but at least it's not game ending by any means. If you do give over that.
If we had 3 Koreans, we would be better than K Corp and DCG. Hero. No, Pout is Vietnamese super talent.
It's going to be GG, so we'll see.
Pout's a Vietnamese superstar. What are we talking about?
7 minutes or so, but both teams are constantly posturing and looking for opportunities.
He's a VCS champion, dude. And like Asian Masters participant. Oh, they're going so hard on Faker. Oh my god, Carrier. Fuck you, Carrier. Oh, Carrier. What the fuck? Carrier's just made, he's trying to make a hero play. Oh my god, Paze is carrying so hard. And Paze is in their melee range. What is Paze doing? What is Paze doing? Oh my god, he's feeding forward, dude. Paze is such a psycho.
Yeah, triple for the Ezreal, but Morgan is still alive. Quid has got to get out of there. They do get another kill, and now the Realm Morgan through. Quid will be able to exfiltrate the hot zone, but not before 4 members.
You're half Chinese, can't speak Chinese? Dude, in my mind, like, are you really Chinese at that point? Like, America is a unique place where, like, to me, like, you're American, dude. You're American, Jan. Sorry, Jan, you're American. Pace, you're Korean, dude. Like, you can, like, come on, man. Like, when you watch the games, can't you just tell?
Consider it for a brief moment.
That carrier flash is so, dude. He tried to make some like highlight play, dude. What the fuck, dude? He tried to go in and get the double stun on Q. TL take a game? I think it's pretty high. Like, I just not this game. Like, look at carrier, dude. What the fuck was that, dude? Look at Paze, dude. Even Paze ease forward. Like, what?
TL do know about it, but the question is, can they
dude, Paze, I don't know, dude. I think Paze is the best AD carry in the world. Oh! You almost stole it. Okay, Doran. Doran, triple kill Doran. Oh, never mind. Oh, GG.
Probably gonna be enough here for T1. The Ace Team Liquid.
Wait, where the fuck is Doran going?
Another smite against Jose. It was
where the fuck are they going?
HP, but that is 1 HP too much for TL, and T1 wipe them off the map.
Dude, they're pushing 3 lanes. What the fuck? I guess it can't end.
And looking to deal enough damage that this one is all wrapped up.
Dude, come on, man. Come on, man.
Trusting an owner to win the 50-50, even if it's by the slimmest of margins. But T1, we saw in the previous fight, not afraid to play on the slimmest of margins. They always come out on top. DL maybe going to look for some extra.
And they look less toxic if I call every Imperium player American. What do you mean? Dude, okay, also, my joke is always, hey, we need one more import. If we had one more import, we would win. Like, that's my joke, dude. If I say they had 5 imports, then what the fuck is my joke gonna be? Like, you know what I mean? Why do the games end so quick? Because they fight in really bad situations.
But either way, it goes the way of T1.
It was close until Paze popped the fuck off.
Very likely to still get aced. Maybe the rest of the carries just back off or something, and you can get a couple.
Is Pal really better than Super Talent Harry though? Yeah, Harry's another one that people try to be Korean, dude. Dude, that guy was not Korean, dude. I don't give a fuck what his DNA says, dude. I watch his gameplay.
Our production tracked it, right? 5-0.
You think C9 or Cooking was the 7-man roster, new coaching staff? I think new coaching staff is fine. I don't think they're going to go 7-man roster. Like, guys, 6-man, 7-man rosters are fake. Unless if they start the year with the 6-man, it is fake news. No team goes like, oh, let's start a 7-man roster now. It's like they're not. They're just going to find the 5 best players and keep them. Wow. Dude, Morgan's so squishy.
Seeker not going to connect. T1 losing a member, but are still going to break open the base. TP is there.
Yeah, find us a domestic mid lane that speaks Korean. Yeah, basically. Apparently, yeah, basically Harry got on the team because he spoke some Korean. No, I also don't think that C9 should have gone low key. I don't think it makes sense. Wow. Ooh. 27 minute game. God damn.
But they could not get their footing in this game as T1 tear right through them.
A beautiful game 1 here from T1. TL made him work for it. They scrapped with him, but it was T1 in control, start to finish. It's them coming up in the big moment.
So I think, okay, I think APA is good enough for NA. I think APA is good enough to win LCS. I think Blabber APA sucks. Blabber Loki sucks. So change Blabber is my opinion. Why go back to something that didn't work? Like, we've already seen Blabber and Loki play last year.
Look at his face over there. He knows what he did. He knows what he did.
But I think there's no good NA players compared to Blabber, so I would get import Jungle.
The classic T1 Baron.
Bro, the owner didn't even smite on Baron, really? What?
Like it was going to be that moment, and maybe that moment of redemption for Jose Diodo with those smites, but he just couldn't quite find us. This was insane, because even missing on the Bard ultimate, going for JJ, the setup, and one H.
Oh! Owner didn't even smite Baron, what the fuck? Yo, that's crazy, how the fuck did he get it?
This was really the nail in the coffin.
Holy shit, dude.
It kind of always felt within touching distance. Yes, T1 were in the lead,
oh, man.
but it felt like it could really blow open in their favor, especially with the composition they had. But that one kind of sealed the deal.
It did.
Cooking lobster? Christ, what the fuck?
They played the later portions of that game so well. So many of those team fights. Once again, Jose Diodo was doing so well.
Okay, Raz, we were talking about how Lord Morgan could make the difference here.
Yeah.
A lot of death.
Yeah, Buckle, this is a big arena.
Yeah. It did indeed happen. It did
never
indeed make a
specified
difference
it was a positive.
At least he's dog shit. What?
And I feel like Doran heard all the stuff we were talking about earlier on in the show.
If I was the GM, APA back in, and Milkway sipping iced coffee at 7-Eleven. Dude, if Cloud9 went APA Milky Way, I would legit come in my pants every night thinking about that.
Morgan, I thought, really made this one perfect. The wallop comes through, but he buffer ulties the entire way through that. Flashes over.
Oh, she's dog shit. Imagine being dog shit with money, at least LCB's broke. Fuck off! Fuck you!
Even the step up
fuck you!
Well, so he just barely gets him
I hate you guys.
Denies the CC that would have been his death. Like, picture perfect from Doran.
There's too many things you have to be careful about when you play against T1. And I feel like Liquid came with a lot of fire here. Sadly, it hasn't been enough. Why do
we need Reggie back? True.
Again? He said it in his interview on
Reginald will make the LCS fun.
Too much lately. Leave it open. I'm bad in the champion. He's baiting everybody here with this one again.
He is, and he got the word from Doran top lane. Like, hey, I got
well, if Reginald wants Bo, he needs to get Peter Zhang.
But that's the crazy part to me in all of this.
I'm pretty sure he wouldn't get Bo if it wasn't for Peter Zhang.
And then also coming into this tournament, it was, we're going to play around bot, we're going to play around bot. And this time around, it's play for Doran, play to take down Morgan. And they did it.
Doesn't Pussy Hole? No, it's Pussy-O. But yeah, Pussy-O sounds like Bussy-O. But I'm not referring to Bussy-O when I say Pussy-O. I don't know where I got the idea. Maybe I did get the idea from him, but fuck, dude. I'm not trying to call him Pussy-O.
And they wanted to test it to see if he can get it out of the way in game one, and yeah, he killed us on that.
You can even see in the screens there as well. Even without that help, Pays, that Ezra was absolutely insane.
Damn, Reginald. Dude. Damn, Reginald is like getting SOFN. He would just come in and just start berating everyone, telling them how to coach. Who's the Vietnamese goat? Levi. Levi.
It does get better.
I think Levi. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some hot lemon tea. I'll be back. I need lemon tea for my throat.
off-season blues once Worlds is over? Fear not, because League of Legends is coming to the very first Esports Nations Cup, where players split from their clubs and compete for national pride. Will China test every limit imaginable? Will South Korea turn every game into a macro masterclass? Will EU and NA actually play in the correct lanes? The final event of the year is not to be missed. Esports Nations Cup 2026. See you in Riyadh.
In esports, legendary moments demand speed, scale, and soul. Players and fans bring the heart. Technology brings it to life. Every frame, every stat, every decisive play. In partnership with League of Legends Esports, we're driving digital innovation that empowers the esports ecosystem to keep expanding. So players can focus on the game, and fans can focus on the moment.
Like this are where star players shine and new legends step up, where legacies are built and dreams are either realized or ripped apart. He still doesn't die! You cannot step the Vega and expect to live to talk about tomorrow! He passed it well as the Arcane Storm doing so much work in GG! They are just going to ace them!
When I was a player, if I was to like make a misplay, maybe it's my mouse, maybe it's my armrest, something feels wrong. If you were at home, you wouldn't do that.
The Infinite Precision Armrest is part of the larger Secret Lab on Stage standard initiative, aimed to bring your home or training room settings to the tournament stage.
이제 저뿐만 아니라 다른 선수들도 세팅을 더 원활하게 할 것 같고
가장 편안할 때 더 강력한 플레이가 자연스럽게 나옵니다.
Escape the system, the game. What the fuck? Ugh. Dude, if you're just gonna judge off of world performances, I don't know, man. That's not how I would judge who's good and bad. Yeah, I know my voice has been like this since Asian Masters. I don't know why. You have to go to a doctor. Yeah, but I mean, he was the only Vietnamese player on a LPL team. It is free, but I hate going to the doctor. Like, I hate lining up and waiting. You think Bwipo's won World Finals makes him better than, like, other players? Like Broken Blade, for example? I don't know. Probably not. Ugh. Like, I think the amount of wins, like, Levi was able to pull off in VCS makes him better.
Welcome back to MSI 2026, the final best of 5.
Yeah, he was playing really good, but that's just like one tournament, though.
1-0, and while there were a large number of incredibly scrappy fights,
I don't know. It's hard because, like,
some might say are,
because Levi also had some stinker years where he went to like NA and LPL and did fuck all.
We might be some of them. Everyone might be some of them.
Yeah. They did what T1 does, and they
T1 won now. We have to look at draft, dude.
At the end of the day, ifs and buts and
hey, if Jose Nieto gets Lee Sin somehow, yeah, I think so. Yeah, SOF never won any leagues, yeah. But he was good in LPL for the most part, right? Or at least decent.
Maybe they can get out and do different things, but these are not what happened, so it doesn't really matter.
I still think that Levi doing well at VCS is better than SOFM.
But it can feel a little hopeless against a team like T1 because you look at the game from Quid. If I'm Quid, I feel like basically everything I did was great.
They had that one bad fight where Pays was just got ahead.
Jungle fights. He was going down to bot lane, ghosting, covering a gank, getting a kill there. Realm warping elsewhere, looking for another kill, forcing summoners, doing plays. But you still lost, right? So it can be difficult to try to just kind of have that mental reset and talk about exactly what
okay, you know what? Fine. Then SOFM is the best Vietnamese player. Levi is the best VCS player.
What can we actually
I can do that distinction, yeah.
Quick mental reset. Let's go again.
TL, a number of interviews coming out for that first series with T1 or even after the series with KC, talking about, taking the losses in
I'll concede to that.
Optimism.
Yeah, if you're talking about who's the best Vietnamese player, I guess SOFM would have to be it, right?
They get to participate in the right of first selection after losing out in that first game. This time they've opted for blue side, T1 opting for first pick. So
Lee Sin's open.
Luxury of that counter pick as we get later in the draft.
And as much as a lot of people are going to say,
I feel like T1's going to first pick it.
Well, at least they don't have to ban bar for the rest of the series, right?
Very true.
And that is kind of the argument sometimes that coaches will make in saying that, hey, yeah, I could ban bar.
I mean, owners should just take it away, no?
But if we're going to beat T1, it's probably going to be a long series. It's probably going to be 5 games. And do I want
No, they don't. Oh, wait, Team Liquid, you got to take it here. If you don't take Lee Sin, you're just trolling. I don't give a fuck, dude.
The top lane blind pick. York is up and available and is a pick that a lot of people really like these days. The question is, do you want to play that style? I'm always a big fan of Malphite too, but I don't think you can really do Malphite this early. But I do think Malphite is excellent into the Jace and can really be a difficult matchup for them to deal with. But it's kind of something that's pretty conditional.
Do you really want LPL making finals? Okay.
Seraphine and Jace and like lots of low mobility, then it can be kind of
Seal paychecks. No! What? Why?
Is up though they have banned the Orianna themselves, so they won't have that pairing. But this does lend itself to more split push, which makes me believe in the York a little bit more. Right?
Does this look like a good Lee Sin game?
What better jungler to have than Nocturne?
No, it makes a lot of sense, right? The semi-global pressure, the ability to shut down, potential TPs, etc.
There's no Poppy? Like, what?
It is going to be the Rumble, so
Rumble Nocturne?
And now paired alongside the Nocturne, a lot of these really nice ultimates coming through.
So I think they're looking at it less for the side lane than if you're going to go Rumble and more for the team fight. So what they are clearly missing now is the piece that holds everyone together, right? So then you're thinking about things like the Nautilus, because
no, I think if he's still playing LPL, he'd be much better.
obviously, they did leave it up.
Because I feel like, if you had like a better coach, better support system, he probably would be a better player overall.
For the rest of the series, you don't have to worry about banning it.
Yeah.
So
Poppy can block Nocturne ult? No.
Absolutely stellar Lee Sin, so it's not like he's taking a hit by picking this away.
But Poppy's banned, so that's why I was like, there's no Poppy. Why not just pick Lee Sin?
Prospect owner on the Lee Sin. But Jose Jodo prioritizing that Nocturne, a champion who can still offer a lot of that immediate utility. But there will be some
like what?
in the early game. See if he can get that snowball rolling. As T1 debate what the
This is even bad Lee Sin angle.
Yeah, thinking through their options. Do they want to early pick mid and then try to set up for that? So it is going to be Lissandra. So this is pretty.
Oh my god, dude! I feel like Team 1 Jath is like better again.
People love Lissandra in matchups like LeBlanc. Some of these champions are really dependent upon mobility. That you can lock them down. Quid is a very good Lissandra. You could go for this type of angle. You can also go things like Victor if you just want to kind of like look to play and scale, have that AoE damage in team fights. And Syndra is something that has also been rising in priority here at MSI, but I'm more
what the fuck, man?
Quid, and I feel like anytime there's a good melee champion angle, Quid wants to take it, and TL are such believers in his ability. He's good on the control mages. He played a great Rise game, but
yeah, but like, I don't know, dude. There's a lot of good Taiwanese coaches.
Sai was a fantastic champion in those early skirmishes, and seeing that Lissandra on the opposite side just gives you a little bit more of the reliable CC that I think TL were missing.
You think TL win with this comp?
You got a lot of great tools to get fights started.
Really?
A lot of follow-up damage with the Rumble, but a little more CC definitely makes the job a bit easier overall. Now, recognizing the amount of AD already present on the enemy team, maybe thinking ahead to what the bot
what?
Will look like. They've taken away the Ziggs. Mel, perhaps something that we could see as well.
Yeah, we'll see if they are going to ban away that Mel. This is the first Lissandra at an international since 2023 Worlds. So,
but have you heard about TSW scrims? Can we have any hope? I don't want to leak TSW scrims, honestly, dude. Like, I feel like every time a team talks about how great scrims are going, they lose. So I feel like I don't want to contribute to that curse.
My head went just because Jarvan and Rel are already gone, and those are such obvious pairings with the Rumble that Nautilus to me kind of felt like the next in line. So the question is, do Mel and potentially another engaged support get banned out? Because yes, like you can use Nocturne ult as a go button, but you don't want that to be your only go button. You want some sort of CC.
Dude, I think yes, TSW can win one game. Of course, I think that.
Then the Nocturne comes in, then the Rumble ult comes in.
Yeah, like T2C. Yeah, exactly. Every time a team's like, dude, we've been crushing it in scrims. We're doing so well in scrims, guys. It's like they always bomb out. So I don't want to talk about their scrims. I don't want to jinx them.
Champions, and also just having access to that ulti does mean that no longer is a support an easy pick opportunity, an easy angle to look for something with that Nocturne. So, and of course,
like TSM was also famous for always bragging about how good scrims are going.
And I think additionally, you're kind of looking at it as sometimes a pairing with Renata, and Renata is really good against dive comp. So if you give them an easy angle for a super powerful
TL better than KC?
Plus Renata, bailout
was that the viewer?
Nocturne dive. Hostile takeover is great against all these melee champions running it at you. So
I thought he was the one that said TL will 3-0 KC.
Play Renata with other things, but that is the most common and most powerful 2v2 pairing for her. And so it'll be interesting to see where they go. TL definitely needs some more physical damage. You do have Nocturne, but Varus does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said TL 3-0.
Just waiting.
I'm pretty sure I was the only one.
There is always that possibility of getting a bit spicy and flexing things around.
Yeah.
I don't really see it happening here, but I think they just want to get a better 2v2. So they're saying, you know what?
Oh, there's a Varus.
We're going to hold Core's pick. We're going to see what the 2v2 is from T1. And then we're going to try to pick more purely for lane.
LEC sucks. I said LEC was good.
Having a winning 2v2 here, going to pay dividends. We've seen how good Pays and Carry are in a close to even matchup or even in a slightly favored matchup. And it looks like
Trick, do you think T1 3-0s?
Offering a lot of range with that culling as we get
what the fuck, dude? Yeah, I mean, like, it feels that way.
Two champions. Milio's replaced Nami, the new premier pairing, and it's just so strong.
It is really, really powerful, and you're also thinking about
goes like this, LCK LVL, and LCS.
And then you've got Breath of Life, you've got Ultra Mega Fire Kick to be able to
Sona?
Oh.
Cringe. Cringe.
It's not playing for lane, it is playing for comp, but you know they are going to see what everything is
Just don't talk about viewership. Hey, you guys had Jinxie to boost your finals.
The question is, how brutal is the 2v2 going to be? Because you picked Varus for a strong lane, and then you picked a pylon to go next to him, right? And I mean, Alistar just can't do anything. You're a traffic cone. Like, you can go W level 1 and try to knock him away.
No, you're so completely right. And I think this is the struggle, right? Is that oftentimes we see the vision of what TL have put together, but getting through that laning phase, just get through the lane.
What?
Just survive.
I can't wait
What did we say last time?
to...
Just survive against the Ezreal.
Wait, Elsius clap CB low? What? Lewis, why are you a hater?
I think really hoping for a situation. Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I shouldn't make assumptions like that.
That's fine. You're right. You're right. That's my mistake. Well,
Not ending stream time silver marathon.
I think Alistar's fight, which is the big thing, right?
Yes, that is true.
You know, I think we are going to see a similar setup to how the two played in the last one, where we saw Bard and Ezreal in the brush, looking to chunk you at level 1, looking to play for that passive.
Yeah, both Elsius and CB low. Why, Miro?
As much as possible, because they know Alistar needs at least level 3 before he can really play the game, and then even at level 3.
Wait, you think CB low is bad?
Is using his Q for harass. Basically, the only way you're going in is if you flash.
Streamer, 30 minutes or 30 minutes? What the fuck? Happy bald man, what are you talking about?
Yeah, and it's just, he doesn't need to use the Q for damage. He just doesn't have to. He's not under any pressure.
CB always says these are my LCB. What? No, they don't.
Pays off, it will be,
They CB hates LCS.
You're looking at it that way. I'm looking at it like respect.
What? Oh, over under. I'm dumb. Under 30 minutes.
I mean, I think everyone who plays mid lane, Faker is your idol, right?
Dude, I don't know shit, man.
This guy is who, you know, everyone is trying to.
I forget, dude. I forget about the Gamba stuff.
W back.
Dude, look, like, I don't see any comments about CBLOL hating on LCP.
He's walking menacingly.
I only see comments of CBLOL hating on LCS.
Back menacingly, and it seems to be working.
Gambling allowed? I mean, I can't stop you from gambling.
Of course, Vendetta is Riftbound's next set, arriving July 31st. It brings together new champions, iconic rivalries, and beautiful art from across Runeterra. That was Jace's Vendetta card, but instead of looking at that, look at the
CBLOL guys just want to be relevant. Yeah, just like LCP though. Don't like LCP guys also want to be relevant. Like I don't want to be like looked at as the worst region in the world and like a laughing stock. I would like some respect.
Oh my gosh, they say execute. It's an execute on top.
Execute!
You'd wear the man's clothes. He wasn't too pleased.
Nope. Take off those pants.
New skin, remake, get him a new skin.
Get that off of you.
Get that skin off.
Well, beautifully played there by Faker. He's playing Ignite Flash, and we didn't get a chance to touch on it, but is able to use that Combat Summoner, really bullying out Quid here early. Has him chunked low, hits him through. When you're that low, Ignite just adds so much kill threat here. And because Quid wasn't able to get any damage down onto Faker when he goes
what the fuck, man?
He doesn't even get level 3, excuse me. I think that came from the kill. So just Q, Flash, W, Ignite, Auto. That's more than enough. Well,
CBLOL never win single BO3 versus bigger region MSI Worlds. Well, VKS did beat PSG last year.
Another day at the office. For you, it was the most important series of your year.
Like, in my mind, CBLOL has been improving.
Whatever day it is, it all blurs together.
I don't know. I personally haven't seen any hate from Brazilian fans to LCP. Like, I feel like we have like some kind of like brethren where we're both like considered minor regions, and it's always like LCS fans shitting on you know, us.
A classic. Until Carry is at the top of the kill.
Oh, here comes the owner. Here comes owner. Oh, he's dead. Oh, Corey DJ. Oh.
Good return kill.
But look at the CS, or don't if you're a North American fan.
Holy shit, the CS gap.
13, and that is the problem.
And it's pushing in.
Well there, and you know, is able to get one back, but now of course dead.
Good bait coming in.
Oh no!
Already come through.
I don't know why he thought it had already come through though.
Here for the draw, yeah.
Really
true.
Recall timings there.
The group draw.
A little bit confused at the play.
Yeah, after he hit that first bit of damage onto Carrier, he really thought Pays just wasn't there and continued to step forward, and it Well, it cost him dearly. Owner now also hovering around the mid lane. Quid gonna step in, trying to get a bit of healing back, but Owner is already here. Quid wants to get the kill in return, but he just doesn't have the damage.
Very close there. You can see the frustration on TL coaches' faces. This one's pretty much over at 4 minutes. It's going to be really
Fuck!
I mean,
some big mistakes.
Fuck! It's over!
Like this. Yes, she has the ignite. Is not something that you often see. This
What
is
are they doing?
You push and you ignore that lane. It's not about
I kind of want to see it again because I think
dude, the whole game's over while Jose Dio's trying to farm 6.
Maybe the edge of it did actually hit, but Faker was baiting there. They knew that was the window. Quid knew that was
Dude,
the window.
I don't want to watch fucking Secret Whales have to play against Han while live, dude.
The solo kill comes back, is able to put him in position where he can actually look for that 1v1. But Owner's there.
Dude, he has red buff as well, dude.
Just not really there either for TL's bottom lane, as Pace already has the Sheen and the double buffs. Jose Dioto wandering down, but he'll be spotted by the control.
Dude, you know what's crazy? Florin had to play against, like, only LCK top laners. And Playins, we had Doran, Morgan, Kana, and then Florin. Like, what the fuck, dude? Poor guy.
Mostly just pressuring him.
Someone should be fired. But we had this same format last year. It was pretty fun, though.
Pays definitely being super annoying.
Again, G2 Furia. I mean, BLG was there, but like, no. The other matches were fun.
Straight to Pays, which makes the lane pretty much impossible to play when you're already miles behind. Yep. You know, you look at the buy. Pays got a longsword, and Jan just got a longsword.
Very true. Faker waiting off to the side. Jose Dioto still has access to the spell shield. Ulti stolen by Quid, but...
And he goes near airport. Well, technically they've been avoiding the airport for a little bit longer than the LCP and LEC teams.
Decide to fight it here. Quid going over the wall.
Is this the fight?
Ulti out from Jose, maybe hoping to just get the steal.
Oh, they steal it. Oh, they're going in. Oh, huge combos. Wait, look at the combo damage.
Explosion of aggression coming out from the side of
Jan.
Now it's Owner running for the hills as Quid looks for the cleanup.
Oh, he missed.
A little wide, the footwork just a little bit too fancy. Quid on the chase, but a nice turn from the side of TL.
Yeah, they might be able to eventually chase down Owner, but it's hard to even say, and Quid knows he's going to start losing minions, so it is just going to be an execute here from Owner. Nicely.
Oh, you still got it. Worth.
Timing wrong. I just gave him the benefit of the doubt that he would have had it timed out right. That's actually really big for Quid to be able to get that gold. After the last execute from Faker and the solo kill, it would have been so frustrating to have two against you in that way. But great job by TL fighting back. They take the dragon and gives them a new lease on life. You know, that mid lane 1v1 was looking like it was completely cooked at 4 minutes like I called out, but they're able to still find a good fight here. Core is threatening, Quid comes over the wall, they turn off the lights, they push them back, and now T1 can see nothing. So they just turn on the dragon, they finish the dragon, but then right as the dragon dies,
Nice. Look at that. Well played. Well played.
Members, the Lysandra all came out. The Nocturne Q hit a bunch of people. Jan is free firing. Yeah.
Or did I read the script?
But that is a beautiful play from a really tough position early on here in game number 2.
Yeah, and I will say, while T1 still hold on to this gold lead, you got to respect TL for always finding these fights, even at a disadvantageous position.
Oh my god, the pace is so strong right now.
He's taking over to level 6. Lucky for Jan, though, the culling angle was not great. But Faker on the way down. Uh-oh, indeed.
I mean, I think Jose Dioto had a really good tournament.
Flash forward with the Q, locking him up. Pays caught up under tower and
okay. Wait, actually worth
coming in from Core to shift that in their favor.
Is that world champion Core JJ? Are we in 2017?
Faker.
Who is this man?
It is world champion Faker, just barely able to make it out. And I gotta say, that's 2 plays back to back where it feels like T1 should have a pretty good edge, a pretty massive edge that just have not worked out in their favor. Core again on this Alistar. We saw the laning phase miserable, but in these plays he's been pretty big. And Quid, well, he might have been losing this, but again got funneled a couple of kills, and now he's sitting pretty.
Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot better. I mean, just beautiful.
Best jungler in Americas by far. That not be inspired.
To be able to outplay in that situation when Jan doesn't even have flash, Jan didn't even have to use his barrier.
True. I mean, him being in that FlyQuest team did kind of ruin his reputation.
TL kind of pulling a rabbit out of a hat, still in a tough spot, but I mean, they were down 2K at 4 minutes.
But you said in Americas.
They're only down 1.2. It's still not great, but I mean, this is actually a playable position.
If you said best America's jungler, then you might have a point.
Definitely very true. I think the big thing we have to look at in terms of gold overall is the item it has turned into 4 pays. S and Streaver already completed. The only person on the map with that
Steps, Tatu. True. I think Steps is really good. I think playoffs he was really bad, but before that he was good. Oh my god, dude! Look at Pace is gliding on them. Oh my god, though. Jose! Oh! Jose! Oh! Dude, Team Liquid was winning these fights.
He stands, he fires, he stacks the lethal tempo, and a completed item or not, he makes
Tatu won CB LOL. What the fuck?
early in this fight. Owner, T1, they go in, they try to engage here onto Core, but Core does get his combo down.
I mean, the best junglers in North America are not from North America. It's either you're like, was he Polish or Argentinian? Yeah, I don't know why they just let Yon just like free hit everyone.
Jose Diodo, who gets the triumph proc multiple times there, the barrier comes through Yon.
Oh.
Look at the cooldowns there.
Oh wow, CBL champion. Yeah, Jose can't even win LCS, dude. What do you want from him? If you're gonna say Jose is good, then yeah, you gotta say Tatu is good. Because Tatu played against Jose in LTA South, and Tatu did better. But draft better? I actually like T1's draft.
Like a very, very playable game. T1 similar.
Yeah, but we've seen like Jose versus Tatu is what I'm saying though. Jose team was cooked? What do you mean? He had like multiple imports.
Needs to get more of a tie.
He had Bertle and Miru.
Little bit of a broke boy at the moment. A little bit behind. But the rest of the map looking comfortable. Jose Diodo 2-1 and 3. 5 seconds till that ulti's up.
Winnable.
T1 ready to make another play.
IU, I like IU.
I mean, the scary thing is, you know, obviously.
I think IU Tatu are like really, really good.
So many games against T1 with
you lost with a 6K gold lead. Yeah, it's just one
game 2.
Multiple times for
Ayuzi.
That Spawn was referencing where they were, you know, at EWC played in game 3, up 6K final game, ended up losing that one too. So T1 always cannot be counted.
Oh, okay, yeah, his AQ's bad. Wasn't it like Snacker or some shit?
Morgan was expecting a contest, so he just walks down towards the Dragon. He's going to be there if they need him. And TP's back towards top when they see that T1 is not contesting.
And our production team keeping us humble as they flash the gold graphs there. You can see 6K gold lead, 1.2K gold lead. Those are the games we talked about where it did feel like there might be an angle to win. But again, it was so much about the mid to late game. So as good as it is, as comfortable as it might feel, for a lot of people who aren't NA fans, probably shaking right now, not certain if they could be excited yet. Still have to close it out for it to count.
Dude.
And T1, a team that adapts so quickly.
Like, I think Fury is actually good, though. But, I mean, I co-stream, CB LOL, so maybe I'm biased. Cocoon. Cocoon's a weird one, dude.
All right. Faker walking away. Ulti's still there for Quid. Very try-hard of Faker to walk away. I think it's safe to say. I didn't want to just die to Quid.
You're not going to stand and fight there?
You didn't want to just...
Honorable 1v1.
Die? That's fine. All right. Cool, man.
Like, I think Tatu is really, really good. And Steps. I just think Steps in playoffs was kind of bad. But, I mean, he is a rookie, dude. It's his, like, first split ever. Like, rookie jungle, I will forgive. Like, those kinds of misplays.
Upfront damage, so much burst that's going to be coming out from T1, which
like Tatu's first play was also kind of like meh.
Giving champions like this Varus in particular that additional survivability.
Yeah, I recognize in playoffs is always a disappointment.
And I'm going to be interested to see, you know, where Yon goes with his build from here. He had gone Rageblade last time. You know, he did go Shiv first.
Who are you winning it all? Would be all of MSI? It will probably be BLG or Secret Whales, one of those two.
I'll be interested to see if he is going to...
I think that'll be like the grand finals.
A little bit more defensive because there's so much burst.
Oh, ulti coming in from Quid, dash forward as well. Kingslayer to get more damage down, but Owner is now here in the meantime. Quid can be in trouble.
Hey, Bulger, what's up? Oh! Oh, nice! Actually, good play.
Rocket of the Iron Solari keeps him alive. Core absolutely clutching this game thus far, but it's going to be tough to launch.
Oh! Wow! Oh, fuck! Owner!
The man's got too much style.
He's kind of good on Lee Sin. Or CFO make a surprise entry win. That would be fucking hilarious. This 2D's playing in the finals, and then you hear the fucking boss music. CFO pops out. Yo, I'm down for that.
Ultra Mega Fire Kick to push Yon back.
He is at T1 facility, learning all their secrets, dude.
Carrier ready to body block though, has his ulti to cleanse out if he needs it. Good discipline from T1 to retreat as a unit.
They're learning how to become world champions. Faker is coaching himself.
Could be coming in, and if they overcommit there on the core, they would get collapsed on. They could be down a man and maybe taken out. But it's another brilliant play from Core. Gets there just in time, keeps Quid alive with the locket. You know, yes, Owner does escape, and that was really nice for T1. But at the end of the day, it's still the 1-for-0 on the.
What do you think Faker's advice would be for how to win worlds? Make sure Riot rigs the playoff bracket so you never have to play against anyone good. I'm sorry.
And just playing behind him. Approaching the bottom lane, initial path coming out from Faker, trying to escape platform. Hozirdo, he knows that Faker doesn't have ulti for at least a couple seconds.
I don't get the Nocturne over Lee Sin Pro though.
Doesn't want to overforce on the dive, instead happy to grab the plates.
Yeah, they're happy to grab the plates. Not so much as flash.
But hey, dude, Team Blue has a gold lead. That's pretty good.
The W from Faker, so he flashed in and spell shielded it immediately. You know, because you're not going to be able to react to the W. It's just too fast if you're point blank. So he did try to kind of guess on it. The end of the day, though, they do get first tower off the back of that, so TL going to be still really happy about this. You were down 2K at 4 minutes. You're now up 1,000 gold here.
Tower.
Definitely a good look. T1's response on the top side does result in the tower of their own. Well, as the Herald.
Make them lose Lee Sin for the rest of the series.
Feeling comfy as Owner now. Another retreat necessary.
Oh, here it comes.
Coming in. That's going to be no way out for Doran.
Oh, yeah, Doran flashes?
Nails the spell shield. 1v1 in the mid lane. Yon trying to battle with Pays, but Pays too damn strong.
Well played there by Pays. Pays flashes over the ultimate. Something that's very difficult to do timing-wise. It's easy to flash to the side. That's not hard.
I'm sure Team Liquid got this. Just as you watch Pays breaks Yon's ankles. No way. Faker. Please stop.
To do damage just to stall. Quid getting into melee range is big though. Faker gets himself an extra 2.5 seconds. Extra healing coming in from the frozen tomb. One more rotation as Quid desperately tries to finish it, but the damage is not there. Owner, however, grabs the kill.
Nicely.
What the fuck?
Way overstaying his welcome. I mean, if he still has mana, Faker can't delay like that because Quid can kill him. But because
why did he stay with no mana?
It was tough for Quid in that position, and he just got kind of chased down. So we see this one more time. Yon already a little bit low, and the pink ward there was a lot of safety for Pays.
Dude, that's crazy flash angle by Pays, dude. What the fuck?
Sense of security, because this ward does not actually see that ward, I don't believe. So it doesn't actually see the far other side. So Pays had his ward over, hugged that wall, and that made Yon face check him, which set up for
God damn.
From Pays, where he's able to flash over the ult. But
yeah, I think T1 should not be in play-ins. That's my hot take. I don't think Korea or China should be in play-ins.
Pretty comfortably ahead, and overall tower plates giving him that bit of edge, as well as a bit more in the kill department, especially after that solo 1v1. T1 going to slow down the Drake stacking. ITL the sole point. And now TL looking maybe to respond here with a play of their own, or at least clear out some of the vision. Top side, Morgan uncontested on this push for now.
And Yon, you know, this is Yon.
LCBC too. True. They should be automatic qualify for the main group.
I don't think he's still back to his peak form, you know, in those other series. But
T1 scales better.
It's nice to see him.
Actually, probably TL scales better, right? Does Team Liquid scale better? I would have to probably say yes.
The rest of the team is all ahead.
But I mean,
and this is all TL really can ask.
Yeah, I guess late game I would have to get the TL. But early mid would probably be T1. Yeah, that sounds about right.
If you want to beat T1, and they are in a spot where they have a legitimate shot to win.
But I don't know. I mean, they're keeping up actually in gold. But my biggest worry is Pays.
Across the board, any one of the 5 from T1 can step up at any moment and solo win a team fight, and that is really hard to deal with.
It certainly is, and I think TL in this game, and certainly in last game, finding a lot of good opportunities to fight back, match that kind of breakneck pace, but it was often in the previous
split trophies. I don't know. I don't know why they're just like they don't have a champion for Split 2 or for spring season.
That one misstep on a side lane can be devastating if it costs you summoners or denies you good.
Like they should have a spring split champion. Dude, back in the day they had winter, spring, and summer. Like OGN winter was a thing.
you know, pushing very deep in a side lane without Jose.
Like, why is it now that they can't do it? Like, what?
We'll get a tower very low, but T1 really don't want the actual fight as Morgan TP's in, so they just back off.
They get the TP out of it as well as a couple plates. TL fully set up here in the mid lane, but not with a lot to play for, as now another TP moving into the bottom lane, hoping to
Okay.
Doran might just go for a TP of his own. Nope. Yep, there it is. We're trading TPs. Flash forward.
Oh!
Doran, you are not escaping this one. Quick frozen tomb comes in from Quid. Happy to see
Let's go, Quid. Bye, Doran.
And down goes Doran.
But look at mid lane.
OG with Domonty. Hell yeah, dude. OG rotations.
Try to finish off that tower. So T1 realized, all right, we can't get anything there, but that was the flash from Quid. That was the TP from Quid. That was the ultimate from Quid. So that's not a free kill by any means. Yes, they got the TP off of Doran. They get the goal.
Nah, it was pretty free.
But T1, as they always do, will make you pay.
WTF, 2 Shens?
They are so good at punishing you elsewhere.
Oh, dude, I miss Monty Doa so much, dude.
Know it's a lost cause for Doran. Immediately go mid, take a tower, continue getting that gold into Pay's pockets.
Definitely a terrifying team to play against. So often we praise teams when they play together as 5 members as a core with one plan. The thing that makes T1 terrifying, they can do that, and they can also split up. They can play 3 on one side. Everyone feels like they can make perfect decisions on their own and also together. And it's not without faults here or there, but for the most part, they're always responding to whatever you're trying to do.
Super scary as well. Pays now has completed his 3rd item. Obviously, he's not, full item in gold ahead of Jan, but Jan did go for those upgraded boots. He does have the steel caps, which are going to be pretty effective this game. Pays is a beast right now. First 1 to 3 items.
I mean, it is Doran, dude.
Don't even have their second.
Dude, I feel like Doran loses a lot of the matchups in play-ins, but it doesn't matter. Like, I think that T1 just wins like 4v5.
Go ahead in their solo AP. I just don't really think it makes sense. But I think in this case, it does make a lot of sense. And Morgan is not going to have to go for it now. Morgan is actually going Leandries into, it looks like probably like Shadow Flame. He's just going for a really high damage build. And this is somewhat enabled by Quid, who's going to be there shredding for him. Jan also has a decent amount of magic damage on the Varus, So it's actually a pretty smart buy, I think, in this case. And I like from Quid.
Yeah, high value itemization choice there.
So they're just being chilling at this point.
Big difference in these fights is owner walking into the TL bot side jungle, looking to clear out some vision with the support of Pays. Pays careful not to.
I mean, this game so far really has been a 4v4. Like, I don't feel like Morgan's really been a part of these fights.
In the bot lane, we're having the 1v1. Quid comfortable in the side lane.
Oh.
That's ulti down, but Quid has he overstayed. Glacial pass.
Wow. Order lens that. Okay. Okay. We're fighting this. This is a good fight. Oh my god, Jose gets out. Jose gets out. That's huge. That's huge. Faker's down. Faker's down. Nice. Rumble ulti. It's cooking. Oh my god, Pace can't carry. Pace can't carry. Pace is gonna die. Pace is gonna die. Morgan. Oh.
Morgan making it work, but Doran is still up. Doran is trying to make the difference.
Oh shit. Wait. Team Liquid could win.
He can't actually make it in this fight here as
Team Liquid could win.
Coming out on top here. The question is, can they go to the dragon? And that shock blast onto Jan means low health bars now for both Jan and Core.
The Team Liquid are playing the fight style really well, though.
Good look. Take a look back. Quid confident in the 1v1.
Like, I don't know. I thought Quid kind of fucked it up. Going in so deep by himself. But, yeah, they're able to jump in.
Early, and Jose decides, you know what? I can go and finish him off because he doesn't have that ult. But
oh, fuck.
Double shield. He has the heal. He buys a lot of time, but then
yeah, Pays got gangbanged.
Pays as Pays goes in, has to back out. Look how long Quid lasts, though. Spell rotation after spell rotation after spell rotation comes up.
Yeah.
So much time. Morgan arrives, is able to finish with another double there for Jan. As you can see.
Oh, fuck.
He had an angle to live.
Yeah.
I have to ask you, are you familiar with the Quiggle?
No, I am not familiar,
with the Quiggle.
Is that the Quiggle?
It is close to a Quiggle.
Close to a Quiggle. All right, well, you keep me posted.
Yeah, he has.
What was that called?
It's got to be something with Silas. The Quilus? I don't know.
The Quilus.
We'll work on it. We got workshop.
Okay, let's go.
Some tools to defend his
there it is! CoStream! Huge rumble ulti! Nice! It's actually winnable! Oh my god, they can win! Oh shit, T1 might be fucked!
On the way to the pit, a double for Jan.
Yo, Core! World champion Core! Holy shit!
This one not going to be stolen away. They're going for Baron. They're going to get so much off the back of this.
Dude, that's huge.
Combo from Core, who just flips the game on its head. Takes out T1.
Oh,
The Dragon. They're on Soul
Alistair did well. That was a good play by Alistair.
Count T1 out, and I'm not going to lie, even though it's Emilio, I'm still a little nervous because Jose is dead.
Carrier.
Doran's not going to come help steal it?
So, Carrier, can you steal it? Not spotted. Hovering in the fog. 3K. It should be impossible. He won't do it. Okay, observers playing with us. TL. This game started with Quid solo dying 1v1 to a Lissandra. They are now up. They are on Soul Point, and they are empowered by a Baron.
I mean, this is just crazy again.
I want to see a normal camera angle. Look, dude, all four of them clumped up. Oh, Core!
And no hesitation from all of TL. Jose's
with Ruler? Yeah, Ruler. Cuvee, Ambition, Crown, Ruler, Core JJ.
Of all people, with the Chains of Corruption, takes him out.
Remember when people laughed at us saying BLG went MSI?
It's so important to highlight. That is,
dude, I mean, T1's been like, hasn't had a good game. They've been having pretty bad games, dude.
He's calling that shot 2 seconds ahead of time. It has to be perfect for him to make that work. You hit 3 people, that play might be entirely different, but connects on.
T1's ass had Hooney Peanut. Yeah, Bang and Wolf.
Are on the back foot. The gold is still within touching distance, but TL for the next 2 minutes, for the duration of this Red Bull Baron power play, are in control.
I mean, the only reason why T1 made that finals was because of Faker.
They get it across the finish line. This is
like legit, Faker was so good.
They've been in a pretty good spot against T1, where they've had a chance, legitimate chance to actually win. And we have to see, can they do it? You have to be able to actually finish out the game. T1 is not beaten until the Nexus explodes. This team never says...
Jungle go Haru to fuck that, dude. Okay.
Across the top, forcing pays away. Excellent ulti coming in from Carry to get the disengage.
They're comboing.
Will break open mid at the very least.
Yeah, it's another great chain corruption from Jan, who is really having a good game at this
I mean, he got, what is it? He won MSI, though. Owner? What the fuck? Oh! Quid! Quid!
In game 1 he was clutch. In game 2 he's unstoppable. The triple.
Yo, what the fuck? Faker washed? Time classic.
Core's trying to keep Doran around as Quid is TP'd in.
Faker's gonna win. Faker's gonna win Classic League Worlds.
Playing on the edge of vision there.
He's looking for Jan. He's looking for Jan. They don't know.
Doran.
Oh! Ooh!
There's no way to stop this. Morgan has to debate. Can't even commit to the way. Flash over the wall from
Oh! He gets both! What the fuck, Jan?
2,000 gold. He just got a double shot down there. 2,000 gold.
What the fuck did Jan just do that for?
Jan tried to look for the outplay.
What the fuck?
And he flashed over the wall and set up a double to the skies there as Doran just slams his hammer down.
And you can't forget Doran. The TP out, it looks like he's just playing to save his own life. Kills on the opposite fight as well. And Jan,
what the fuck was that?
Margin, but instead, hand delivering that second kill.
It's actually such a big deal, not even just because of the gold. I mean, the gold is a big deal. He just got 2K. It was a 900 gold shutdown and a 1K shutdown. Okay, Jan completed the Zonias. That bails it out a bit.
Dude, that's so funny, though. He just gets Morgan killed.
It's a really hard fight that you're going to have now in 1 minute. And I'm curious, with TL here at Soul Point, will they still look for it? Doran, I thought he was just going to face check him, but he has the ward there. Covers both sides.
Oh!
We're right in the midst of another one.
Oh! Pays.
Overstep from the bot lane on the side of T1 as TL are quick to punish.
That's huge.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? Right before Dragon?
The Dragon spawning as he will actually come up.
Dude, Team Liquid could win.
Try to rush it down and claim Mountain Soul, which would be so big, and a rare misstep there. Pays too far up. We didn't see the setup. It also looked like the Breath of Life came out too early from Carrier. I'm not sure if he was cleansing something else that didn't catch, but the Fear landed after the Breath of Life came through. So nicely played by TL. They pull the trigger. They do kill him off, but it means no ult on Jose, no ult on Core. And so the question is, will they try to rush this down? Because Morgan has not yet moved.
Fight over mid priority now is Faker. Uses the glacial path to make his way out. Pays.
Hey.
Still got a little bit of that.
No NA-ness. Guys, Team Liquid, you guys are Korean. Remember, you guys are not North America. You guys are Korea. Please no NA tragedy.
the dragon spawns.
Please. I'm so scared, dude. They're gonna fuck this up. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. Oh my god, dude. It's actually so close. And Anus! Dude, I mean, good poke, I guess. Core JJ, world champion, Core JJ, world champion, Core JJ. Ugh. Oh! They're going in. He isn't. Oh! Owner steals it. Oh my god, they fucked it up. I think they fucked it up. Wait, Faker's dead though. Faker's dead. Pays? Is Pays gonna carry? No, no, right. Pays is dead. Not bad. I mean, 3 for 1.
Yeah, they're going to try to chase him.
It's a 3 for 1.
The bases is they're looking to push mid as well, but Jose and Jan are both very low. But how does he do it every single
Wait, Faker didn't splash Zanya's?
Through everyone, played that brilliantly. Core was trying to stand on him to get the HP low. Watch Owner's patience here. So he knows TL are going to focus this down. Core's going to knock him out. Instead, he kicks Core away. So now it's like, wait, how do we keep him back? They Nocturne ult on him. They try to kill him, but then he realizes it's too low. The Fear Tether doesn't actually land there from Jose. Ward Hop in range, 14-50.
Wow.
E-Smite, perfectly done. That man is a machine. I refuse to believe that a human can do it, but Owner showing me once again it can be done. A beautiful Chains of Corruption, though, from Jan. He has found pace in every fight. Jan is on fire. Again,
Still Econ? Well, Tableco has a nice lead.
I think Pace can glide on you and kill your whole team from that low HP.
So many fights, so damn close.
Stop asking.
Sonya's for Jan. Quid still playing very far forward.
I buy some time, dude.
Hayes getting scarier.
Oh, Morgan.
Gets an extra 2.5 seconds. That's the ulti going in on a Faker. Forced to flash over the wall. An almost instantaneous retreat coming out from T1. They know at this point in the game the stakes are sky high. If they lose another fight, TL
messes no more.
They are really on that knife's edge. This late in the game, next team fight win. Doesn't really matter who it is. You could probably, if you get a clean fight, it's over 100%. Even if you get a fight that's pretty favored, but key carries are dead, you could just march down and end it. And T1 are going to try to force the issue here. They know they pushed Quid back. Quid is heading down.
Oh.
He does have his TP. Morgan has no ult and no Zonias. That's why they're forcing the issue. Rumble's weak.
Team Liquid have to be careful. Where is Faker?
Oh!
Pole hitting 4 members is big. Faker ready to arrive in the fight. Quid waiting off on the side.
Oh my god.
Will he take Faker appearing over
Faker's in there.
But he goes butted, buys an extra moment. A stolen away Milialdo, giving them the space that they need. Owner straight to the back.
Owner's down.
It's too damn strong. Pace locked up.
Oh! Wait. Oh my god, they're chasing. Pace is gliding. Zanya's OP.
An extra couple seconds. Pace determined to make the flashing out.
Oh, Jan! Wait.
Hold back. Both 80 carries playing on the absolute edge. Team Liquid advantage in the fight, but Fire once again the barriers.
Oh my god, dude, fuck, is so close. Oh, Doran!
Doran has been so clutch.
What the fuck?
Double kill at the end of that last fight.
Yo, this Jace is doing so much.
And the problem now for TL is the respawn timers. Morgan is dead for 50. T1 are going to res, and they could just go right back to the Baron because Morgan is going to be dead for 40 seconds still, and Owner and Faker are up in 2. Doran may have just won T1.
Oh, we're TL. They're respawning.
Won them the game with those 2 shock blasts.
As good as it's looked for TL, as good as some of those fights have been.
Wait, they get this for free?
There is no greater advantage. The Baron
Wait, they can't contest?
so heavily in the favor of T1. And we've said it. And for a moment, TL believed it was all coming together, but T1 so quick to take that away. The game not over yet, but it's getting closer to ending in T1's favor.
I mean, it was just a great force here because they know that there's no Zonias, there's no flash, there's no equalizer. Rumble doesn't have the tools. TL does a good job of absorbing this engage. Great Zonias there from Jan, and the breath of life from Quid.
Like, they couldn't get Jan, dude. I thought after Jan lives, I thought it was GG. But like, Pace is like kiting like a beast, dude.
They get in to try to punish Pace here. And look at TL playing around cooldowns. They wait until the scrap shields back up to try to go and defend Quid.
Why is Serena screaming?
And the subsequent one, this was one auto. away.
Oh, Jose. Jose! Jose, Jose, Jose. No way. Oh my god, Quid.
Needs to get the hell out. They may have overcommitted to this one. A nice knockup.
Wait. Owner.
Equalizer across the top, but the damage isn't quite there. Owner ticking and burning, but with the GA still supporting him, there was no hope at finishing the kill.
Yeah, it always seems to be the way against T1.
What the fuck?
Close, but it's so
Any disaster? Doran. Does he have map hacks? How come he knows?
Every last inch. Owner limping.
Can someone check Doran PC? What does Doran know where they are?
And you can actually delay it and have an earlier respawn on your jungler. Maybe you get soul, but again, 3 times now, T1 delaying this soul for TL, and now they are both on 3 dragons here. And T1 take a slight gold lead. They have the Baron, and they are really just 1 fight away from ending the game here. But it's
God damn, dude! Triple Mountain Dragon. Holy fuck!
A lot harder for Team Liquid Alienware. T1 now on the retreat. Happy to just back away. Still a minute left on that play, but getting the Drake is enough.
Some cool tech here from Core goes Abyssal. Again, we talked about the multiple sources of AP. This is fantastic. Quid really needs to get gold for his Zonias, though. Feels like he's pretty far off. And when he gets that third
Have
Zonias,
faith.
a lot of playmaking tools here on
Yeah.
TL. Obviously, Core with
I mean, T1's not playing well.
There's GA that will be coming back up here for Jose. And then they're looking to get towards
Jesus, Jan.
Zonias, as Jan having an intense 1v1.
He's decided not to.
Yeah, I think Jose has basically said he wants it for an item completion, because you look at Jose's items.
I see.
He's saying, wait, just leave it. I actually want to finish it, or maybe Jan got nervous that T1 would be there too soon. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Maybe Jan was trying to work into.
Hey, Grump is scary, dude. Didn't Doran get killed by Grump? Oh, it's Krugs. Never mind, that's why. Hey, it can be tough, man.
We're waiting off to the side, hoping to find a flank. Has to clear out the vision first. T1 spot him with the scryers. The last wave of the Baron Empowered Siege is here. 3 minutes. He'll soul for either side or the Baron.
And if you wanted action, you got action. 50 combined kills in 36 minutes. Now the highest combined kills for a game at this MSI. It has been an absolute bloodbath. Both teams really playing well in this game. Some incredible mechanics on display here. T1 with the edge now.
Yeah,
3 dragons
let's go.
2K gold is irrelevant at this point of the game.
Oh, he missed cannon. -1.
So he basically has nothing he can spend it on unless he wants to start changing.
Team Liquid's like water, adaptable.
It is going to be about the gold on the carries, and
Well,
in those roles,
Team Liquid's like fire.
towards TL right now.
It'll just evaporate water.
Now picked up from Jan, double defensive items here. But really, it's going to come down to who can find better positioning on the fight, or who can chip away at those major cooldowns before the next fight breaks out. Morgan probably going to have access to that TP. Flashes should all be up. It's really only Jan's we're waiting.
Come on, Team Liquid.
So it's going to be.
I don't want a 3-0, dude.
Team fight. No greater edge unless one of these 2 lineups can maybe find a pick on a side lane, punish someone for over.
Say fire beats water. Yeah, it does. Fire beats water.
Clear a single mid-wave.
Yep. Jan even there was trying to cover Jose as he's doing his.
Cover your head. I don't know, man. Last time I rode my head for DCG, they lost 0-3.
The decider. And if you die at the wrong time, if you lose your summoners at the wrong time, you misplay in a fight. The stakes do not get higher than in a 40-minute game. Well, the respawn timers are going to be a minute if you die here, and that's pretty much lights out if you take a bad fight. So all of the pressure now on these players.
One last team fight.
T1 is a team that has faced.
Rub your head for T1 so TL wins. Let's go, T1. Come on, T1. I'm rubbing my fat bald head for you. Let's go, T1. Time to win. Lock in.
And actually being tied in this series and being down 2.
Watch T1 win.
It's a gulf bigger than the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, it is huge.
I'm just a jinx, dude. I'm just a curse.
Something that you see every day.
And remember what it took for us to get this close in this game. A heroic comeback from Quid, backed up by Jose Diodo and Core. The facility.
You need a lot of water to beat fire, though.
You said yourself, coming into this tournament domestically, not at the top of the list in anyone's mind for supports. A lot of names above him, but he has been clutch in this tournament so far, and in this game, he is no doubt the.
Like, if you said, like, who wins, one man or one gorilla, of course the gorilla would win. But if you had 1,000 men, the 1,000 men would eventually beat the gorilla, but you wouldn't say men beat gorillas. It's the same thing. Firefighters have so much water to beat the fire, dude.
And from a number of positions,
It's not fair.
The advantage. He gets a double kill, then he gets multiple shot class for kills. TL are threatening.
Okay, Core JJ.
Traded for the unbreakable will. Dash backwards from TL. Really nice to get that cooldown out of
Beats off the gorillas.
Maybe hope to get one combo.
I mean, you've used both hands.
Exactly, hits the base as well. So T1 might be already on the Baron. We don't know. They could actually
Oh man.
there, and they are in fact on the Baron. It's gonna get spotted. Core is rushing out of base here, but this could be
1,000 men versus one gorilla. Yeah, but you wouldn't say. Yeah, but like you still wouldn't say men beat gorillas. Okay, they give a Baron. You have 2 seconds.
Call, but it's still
Rush.
Risky here. T1 gonna try to bully their way in. We don't know if TL are rushing the dragon down or looking for the fight.
Oh, never mind. They're not rushing it. Oh my God, Team Liquid, what are we doing? Oh, wait, Core JJ. Oh my God, they missed everything though. They missed everything. They missed everything. They missed everything. Oh no. Owner's still alive? How's Owner still alive? Oh my God. Yon. Oh, Pays. And fuck Pays, dude.
Doesn't happen. T1 win the fight. They avoid the engage. TL spent so much on that initial punch, and it was just not meant to be. Pays stays safe and takes over another team fight.
A statement from T1.
Yeah, Core didn't have ult. I'm pretty sure Yon missed Varus ult. I'm also pretty sure Morgan ult hit fuck all. I see Kevin suffer, especially after willingly making dumb decisions for Fanny. What do you want me to do? Cheer for T1? Dude, that's so cringe.
But a few autos are all that's left between T1 and match point. Down goes Core. Down go TL. Jose Dioto will fall. The Nexus will fall. T1 at match point.
Well played by T1 again. They come up big in the team fights, and so many clutch Dorian really felt
Another 3-0 day.
difference maker in this game. AD, it's a reverse sweep or it's nothing.
Pays is fucking so good, dude.
I think I know that. I think I know that, Azale. You don't have to tell me. I can see the score in front of me, and I'm mad.
Listen, like at the beginning of the day, you said, I trust them to take one. I feel like that was the one.
That was the one.
So
That's the thing. I fully believed this was it. I thought it was going to come to fruition. We were screaming on the desk. Yes. Oh my God, it's going to happen. But
okay.
no.
Before we talk, I'm sorry, Raz. But you know what? A bit of a pat on the shoulder before we talk about what went wrong. Let's look at what went right with the replay by Cisco, and thanks to the reliable Cisco network, we know that.
Dude.
We've talked about him. He can be clutch. He was clutch once again. Things started to go bad after this, but this was one of the plays where you can trust the support and the veteran.
4-man knockup.
Yeah, that was a good combo, but I feel like they haven't done that since, though. I'm gonna make more tea after this. The tea does help with my like throat.
I'm not too sure about it. You see plays like that, and you know why he locks it in.
Yeah, I didn't have faith. I literally was looking at it going, okay, why would you take the Alistar against Melio? I play support. I played this matchup. Yeah. It sucks. It's a miserable time. Yeah. But Core JJ made it work. And I fully thought that off the back of this, and with the way Jose Dioto was playing, with all the backup that was there, it was going to come to fruition. But they just couldn't get it across the line.
I want to take a look at the post-game breakdown because... Look, let's
no, I don't want to look at it.
No, but listen, like what points in game? I think we
That'd be T1.
What is interesting is that T1 made it happen over time.
Wait, BLT1 first hand. LCK loses the EU and almost loses the NA. But LCK is better, so LCK are still favorites.
Those really small plays once again that make the difference, and like even if Team Liquid set the game, it's just
I guess.
With T1 and the way they
well, it's like LCK lost to G2.
All the bad, all the good that was happening for Team Liquid. Okay, we're looking at all the bad. Look, that was a perfectly placed control ward because he knew that
throat coat T. Is that where you like gargle cum? Dude, if Team Liquid can't win this, I don't know what they can win, dude. And he don't even have the least in option anymore.
There were so many moments where it just little unique plays
It's fucking crazy, dude.
Individual players stepping up to make the difference happen. Even here,
Yeah, here they're looking so fucked.
off the back of this, that then set up for T1 Baron immediately after. It was tiny plays.
You can lose to LPL, EU, and almost NA, but somehow still defend the region.
A 1K shutdown. In this one, he gets another shutdown.
Yeah, I agree.
He's really kiting well in that one. And then you see that smite fight. That owner reliably wins, and that stops the fact that you ended up getting a soul
Right.
for Team Liquid.
I'll be back. I'll be back. Gonna go boil some water.
Soul for T1. It's so frustrating when you're going up against T1, and this is. I'm gonna say if they go to a main stage, when they go to a main stage. I've lost all hope.
It's fine.
But like, this is something you always have to recognize with T1. They're so mechanically skilled in team fights. So all the prep, all the setup, huge goal lead doesn't matter.
Team Liquid keeps on bringing it. It's just not enough, and I do feel like Game 3 might not be enough for them to find the solution here, especially with the crowd being so vibrant, especially with T1 being prepared every step of the way. Raz, I hope they can get this one game. It has to be next one, otherwise the series is completely cooked. I appreciate TL's effort, but it hasn't been enough so far. T1 bringing us to match point. Let's see if they can close it out next game.
Let's go TL! Just one game!
And we don't know if TL are rushing the Dragon down or looking for the fight. They're on the Dragon, but it's still so healthy.
Many fans praying. 8K getting lower. Core looking for the engage. Quit off to the side. The Abscond Abduct doesn't connect, and Pace for now is untouched. Hosted Yoda to the back line, but he's faced first into 3. Lockup is there from Baker, and it's all falling apart. Team Liquid have pulled off the Dragon for a brief moment. Owner into the back line. 3 members left, and they have to hold the line. Jan desperate to turn this back, but Doran comes in from the skies. Jan still living for an extra moment, getting a couple extra autos. Baker will finally fall, but Pays full out, playing cleanup to close it out.
Core tries to repeat the heroics from earlier, but it just doesn't happen.
The human body was built to move, not trapped at a desk in one singular posture for 12 hours a day. It's time your chair evolved. This is Secret Lab Titan Evo. Ergonomically engineered for you, gamers, hybrid workers, artists, backing your every move.
Times like this are where star players shine and new legends step up, where legacies are built and dreams are either realized or ripped apart. He still doesn't die! You cannot step the Faker and expect to live to talk about tomorrow! He passed it well as the Arcane Storm doing so much work in Gen 2! They are just going to ace them!
Tired of the off-season blues once Worlds is over? Fear not, because League of Legends is coming to the very first Esports Nations Cup, where players split from their clubs and compete for national pride. Will China test every limit imaginable? Will South Korea turn every game into a macro masterclass? Will EU and NA actually play in the correct lanes? The final event of the year is not to be missed. Esports Nations Cup 2026. See you in Riyadh.
you I was done with basic browsers.
Your setup wants Opera GX, and you're holding it back. Upgrade to the gaming browser. Download Opera GX.
Red Bull gives you wings.
With my new phone company, Menace Mobile, our pricing structure will be so confusing, it can only be described as evil.
That isn't evil. It's just typical phone company stuff. And besides, people just switch to Verizon.
With their new Simplicity plan, there's just one plan and one price.
What now?
And it's only $30 for a single line.
$30! So you're all choosing Verizon. Traitors!
Introducing the Simplicity plan. $30 for a single line.
Can you hear me now?
I mean, I think LCK kind of looked weak. Dude, people don't watch LPL. People don't watch LPL. If people watch you can tell if people watch LPL if by how they rate Viper. Like legit, that's it. Dude, like okay. I just think that Viper is not the best AD carry. I feel like he's worse than Jackie Love, Kuba, and Pays. I think I put Hansam above Viper. Maybe that's too much, but I honestly think Viper's been like a passenger this year. There's very few games where I thought Viper did well. Ah, it's true though. Viper is kind of bad. I mean, if you want to raise bait, just say Knight is not as good as Zeka. And then Odo loses shit.
Welcome back to MSI 2026 in the midst of an intense series, despite what the scoreline would indicate. 2-0 in the favor of T1 over Team Liquid Alienware. And it was so close. And you heard it from the desk. You'll hear it from Azalea. You'll probably hear it from me too. But now that it is 2-0 in the favor of T1, it's starting to feel impossible for Team Liquid Alienware to come back.
I mean, you have to win 3 in a row against the most clutch team of all time. And they've beaten you 5 times in a row at this tournament. So it's a tough ask, right? We have now seen 3 games, I would say, out of the 5 where I'm like, hey, Teal could win this. You know, they have a real shot. This, I think, was the closest.
I'm just saying, if you want to rage bait someone.
Because it was so late in the game that, you know,
yeah, I'm here for the.
If you are able to win that fight, the game literally just ends because the res timers are too long, right? But
Knight had triple.
That is what makes the top teams the top teams. Is that, as I've said 1,000 times, love it or hate it, the meta is team fighting. At the end of the day, everything else is just a vehicle to set up your team fight in League of Legends currently. And so.
Oh my god. Okay, JB is trying to troll.
Stealing camps, everything is just to make you stronger for the team fight.
Dude, I hate the choking narrative, dude. I hate it so much.
Has been better in 5 games in a row than TL in the team fighting, right? And that is really.
It's like, what are we saying, dude?
Has had their moments. They have won team fights, but never the last team fight. And all team fights are not built equal in League of Legends. If you win one at 40 minutes, the Nexus explodes. If you win one at 10, you get a gold lead.
Get a gold lead. We'll give you a little gold star on your shirt if you want it, but you're not getting the Nexus. You're not getting the win. Now the first pick though coming in for the side of T1. They did opt for first pick.
Surprise game 4, dude. I don't think so, man.
Side selection. So
like Team Liquid gets close, but like T1 just wins.
Going to be Camille still remains perma banned. Vi was let through this time around and will be allowed. Picked up now for owner.
Dude, I feel like TL's choking.
Or no, same slot.
Dude, fuck Chiefs.
Nope. It's looking. Or am I? Oh, I'm crazy. Yeah, of course. Sorry, I'm completely spacing out.
You're good.
Yeah.
We just casted the highest kill game ever.
I think I just passed out.
Reset from the break.
Reverse sweep.
So it's Vi coming in. I don't know why
dude, it's not happening. Oh my god, dude, they got Vi.
It is something that Jose is very comfortable on. You can win out in the duels. There's obviously a lot of great uses for your immunity. The Vi ult as well as the Q. You can actually immune in the void. And Jose loves playing in his opponent's face on this champion because you're so adept at actually jumping in and out of the jungle, going over walls, stealing away camps. So I do think it's something that really fits his style. But it is something that kind of needs a comp built around it. It's kind of similar to Nocturne in that way where it's like, you don't just want Nocturne and no one else that wants to dive, right?
Sure,
then you can't really play. So Renekton makes a lot of sense here, is absolute comfort for Morgan. And the question is, where does Doran want to take us? Will he just go towards something like a Scion and just kind of say, I'm playing to be that brick wall.
Let's go reverse sweep.
Team fights. I just need to not die, and we will be chilling.
Casio currently the hover.
Oh, Ari?
Blind?
Yeah. And I mean, I will say, Quid is not.
What? Where's the Casio prio? What isn't Casio like super good?
Victor, to be honest, if I was to guess what Quid would go from here, it's gonna be Zehen as the answer. So Dorian just wants to scrap, and this is, to me, it's pretty 50-50 as far as the top lane matchup goes. It is kind of skill based. I think there's different points of power for both sides. Quid considering the Galio, which would make it way more all in as far as the dive is concerned. I was kind of thinking he would just go control mage for control mage, but this is definitely another powerful option here, and we have to see what kind of style of game they want to play. I mean, if you go Galio, you are really committing to full dive, and I do think it can be very difficult to dive into both Zehen and Casio. So I can't say I love the direction of the draft in the first 3. Because
I mean, what is it? Ride Spies for T1 is kind of cringe, but whatever, dude. What can you do? What can you do?
And you're trying to dive onto Casio through Miasma and Petrifying Gaze. It can work, but it's tough.
Yeah, I think the burden of execution, even if TL have a lot of, the necessary hard CC, certainly is on them to make these combos work. T1 had the strength as a hand champion who was recently buffed, but as you mentioned, outside of those big team fight ultis, we still expect the lane to be relatively comparable.
Respect to the 3 Jose Diodo fans out there in a sea of T1.
Dude,
they're fighting the good fight.
T1's draft again. I don't know. I'm not liking Team Liquid's drafts, dude.
Fan game 1 as well, I think, makes a lot of sense. Again, when you're going for a dive comp, you want to limit some of these champions with some free builds and protection, whether it's for themselves or for anyone else.
And Pays is just. He's a freak on that champ, man. That guy is so good.
Yeah, dude, T1 won enough. I want to see someone else win.
And Pays and Carrier are the best bot lane duo.
Give someone else a chance to win. Someone like a Flying Oyster or something.
One of the best early game champs, and then you tell them play safe. And it's kind of like, well, good luck.
Yeah, when you break it down for me, it does seem like the most obvious decision in the world, actually, to ban that away. Zig's also taken off the board. Again, this is a champion where you already see double 80 on the top side, and really nice to have the relative safety.
Next time.
Play back and just ult on top of
and they need AP, right? Because you're looking
are they soul mid?
Kind of magic damage.
They're kind of hovering the Veigar.
Usually you go, at most like 1 AP item, and then you're kind of going tanky. Sometimes people go more than that. So I think Mel and Zig's really smart bans. Not only are they champions that can kind of just.
Why the mascot's a Flying Oyster? Because in Mandarin, when you say Flying Oyster, it sounds like Family. It sounds like family, and that's like the company motto is like we are family. So it's like a play on words. The words family sounds like flying oyster in English.
You know, are relatively okay in lane, but the problem is Caitlyn's still up. So it's like if you go.
So if he spoke Chinese, it would make more sense, I guess.
Really tough. So instead, they're gonna go Xayah, which obviously is always a great answer into the Vi. Very easy to ult the ult from Vi. But that being said, you can really struggle against range in the 2v2. So I am worried about like.
Even though I spoke Chinese, I kind of do. It's not great.
You know, I know Karma's been
I have a American accent.
Long-range pokey style bot lane. Rely on the Vi for engage.
Reverse sweep, all in.
And so that's my big concern is they just go, yeah, Caitlyn Karma, Caitlyn Lux, Caitlyn whatever. Instead it's gonna be Zeri.
What?
I think almost for sure they're gonna go Zeri Yuumi if they're gonna lock the Zeri, but
makes a lot of sense. And you highlighted it well, right? But also Xayah's a champion who I think similar to the Victor that you mentioned earlier in the draft, so good when
English is OP.
Her, but she's not that 80.
Dude, Flying Horse is a great name.
Galio Nefiri play you're trying to make, so bit of a disconnect there. And maybe instead.
Considering the Lulu, I mean Lulu's great as well, right? You know, you have really effective PO.
I prefer Lulu, but
Wild Growth, you can actually knock.
Zeri's such a weird pick.
Nefiri, which is really frustrating for Nefiri, and it's gonna make it really tough for Jose because you go in, you get polymorphed. Core, I feel like he's the kind of player who, we're down 2 games. If this is the pick, this is the pick, right? He's not gonna be phased by the moment. If he believes it is the best pick, he's gonna go blitz, win or lose. He's gonna be okay with that because he believes it is the strongest pick. Whether or not you are going to go blitz, it's hard to know. I would respect but Rakan is more common. He's got a world skin on it, and this is absolute comfort for him. It is going to facilitate the dive really well.
I don't know. Doesn't T1 have better late game champions?
Here. You know, Xayah is kind of just following up. Obviously, you have the defensive ult to try to be able to deal with these melees that are going to be diving on you. But I feel like T1 want to kite back, and TL can only really click forward because to me, if I'm T1 and Casio, I am running backwards, and I'm just hitting you as I'm running backwards, and I'm making you fight through Owner and Doran on these melee champs, which I think is a really tall task.
It is certainly, especially when you're already down 2 games. This is the do or die composition from the side of Team Liquid Alienware, and while there's certainly a lot of comfort and a lot of power, again, the burden of execution is on them. We've seen the path to success with Pays on this Zeri before. If he goes late, he wins games. Now, there's not a Yuumi strap to his back, so it might be a little bit harder, but overall, still has been that threat so consistently in those fights. Let him get there. Very well could be the final game of the series.
Dude, you turned to a BLG fan? Dude, what do you mean? I've always liked Knight. I just also like Chovy.
The board in every single
series. You know what? I think it's time to make an executive decision. We're going to send 2 through from Playins.
Yep.
Top 2 teams.
Fair. Honestly fair.
You know, I want to see some more TL. They might not be, you know, able to take down.
I still like Chovy.
Beat a lot of the other teams I feel.
True, actually, that that is true. That is a good point. I did get that PLG jersey just to troll you.
They want to earn it themselves, get there of their own merit.
But you tried, and that's the important thing.
I did. A man can dream.
Representatives is Pays and Carrier expected to be.
Dude, they're both MSI champions. I don't know, and like multiple like LCK LPL champions. I don't think you'd be called a choker for doing that.
I mean, you do have that range advantage, right? But I do think it's a better level 1.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, Core did miss the Q, the Gleaming Quill, and it's such a big difference on these trades, not only because of the damage, but the positive trade of dealing the damage and getting the heal is so big. And he is going to be able to hit that one.
Worlds are nothing. Fuck you.
Is down to how many Qs can you hit, because that is going to allow you to chip them away and keep you topped off.
Oh wait, this is Core JJ skin. Samsung Galaxy Rakan.
We'll keep an eye on. Checking in on the early jungle pathing. It looks like T1 have laid down a bit of vision there to spot it out. But reminder, if you're watching MSI,
holy shit, Carrier's poking the fuck out of them.
You deserve it. So head on over to LawEsports.com, Isaac, and anyone else. Log in with your ride idea and watch live for a chance to get those MSI 2026 drops.
I think I will. You can solo cast this one. I'll go log in.
Maybe
DLG versus 100 Thieves. Oh yeah, dude, that was funny as fuck, dude.
It seems appropriate at this point in the series. We're gonna have to hold that thought.
Dude, Ben committing Sudoku against Toklo is so funny.
Core is still level 1 though. They need level 2 before they can even
Alright, the level 2.
Osidio on the way. He's jumping over the wall, going a completely different direction from Carrier. Just can't
Get out!
him. That would just take too much time. It's too uncertain.
Oh.
Reaction from Pays.
Yeah, he's going to lose a couple minions, so, you know, it's still a bit annoying, but well handled there by Pays. The real question is, can Owner do anything about it? And this is Pays' stats from last game, 1532 damage per minute. That's the second highest damage per minute in
Holy shit.
Number one, of course, is Sneaky, as everyone knew, back in 2017 on Caitlyn against WE in the World's quarterfinals.
Really? Sneaky?
That's true.
That's crazy.
When they qualified for international events. Yes, flash from Faker. Nice little...
Hey, no Sneaky, no Worlds.
But Owner, he's present zone in the bottom lane, flash back from Core. Now they
oh, no. Oh, no.
Turns back. Instant reaction from Jan is good, but it will not save his support.
Yeah, that's just beautifully played there by Owner. They knew that Core had used his flash, and then he had one charge of his E. So it's just kind of that mind game. And basically, Owner held the Vault Breaker so long that Core's second charge of his E is going to expire. He's got to use it, and then so he just has it timed out perfectly, gets in. And this is really just the anti-timing for TL. They
God damn.
A position where they can actually 2v2 kill them. Carrier is Carrier is low. And then look at this. I mean, there's just nothing he can really do about it, because if you don't use that second E charge, you don't have a way out. You're dead.
Yep.
If you do, and Owner predicts perfectly as he did, well, guess what? You're dead too.
Yeah, good patience, as you highlighted, really does make the difference in those key moments. Is more trading on the top side.
True, Min. If you don't cheer for BLT, I'm gonna report you to LPL English, and we'll get you fired.
Individual leads.
Yeah. One of your mods was not cheering for BLG. Yeah. I know. It's okay. Jobless. Understandable.
You would love to see them try to take out Carrier with no flash, but that's so tough to do. They have all these wards. You can see all the
This is right PUBG stuff.
They know exactly.
Seriously, yeah, no shit, Bastion.
Carrier should be really
Bastion, it's because you're not coaching, dude. If you were coaching for TL, they would have won.
Is falling behind in CS.
And we've seen TL fall behind in this series and find good fights to come back, but this is
But if Team Lookup did beat T1, that means Bastion could unironically be a 6-time world champion coach. Because that's how that works.
To kite back, to just step away from what is a very linear comp in terms of engage. You really need Core to be this unexpected.
Unfortunately, Bastion, you're not good enough to be 6-time world champion coach.
Which we have seen him do, right?
But you can be an LCS champion coach. Because I think by beating Spawn, you get all of his titles. I think that's how that works.
One of the strengths you highlighted on Neferi, right? Pretty easy to get out of dodge on those short trades.
Going to be able to hop over walls, take those trades. But Owner had the jump on him. And
oh, true. That's true. You did beat Spawn faster than T1 did. True. So you are a better coach than Tom and Mata. Right. Okay. I forgot about that.
They have vision on the dragon, so Jan's not worried that he's about to get dove. That's why he can stay around when Core is basing. If they didn't have that ward, it's a lot scarier, right? Because Owner could be behind you in the brush.
Yeah, probably would have forced Core to stay as well, but good that TL were able to set up enough vision to ensure that they could get that wave for Jan. Still falling behind a bit, but not too much, as both AD carries clearly just comfortable stacking their coals, trading waves back and forth.
Yep. And I mean, we saw kind of the early trades going the way of Pays and Carrier. But when Jan and Core got it to a place where they actually could look for an all-in, that is when Owner is there, and that is the beauty of the top level of team play, right? There are these windows where in certain matchups you are going to be weak, you are going to be vulnerable, and you...
What do you mean? I didn't ruin it. I made a post about it on Twitter.
Not only does he save them, he gets the first blood, which is going to be...
I made a post that Bastion is a better coach.
Over 1K gold lead here after 6 minutes. Not his last game by any means. Last game was 2K at 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But it is still obviously very bad, especially against a team that scales really, really well, as T1's does.
Yeah, and it's just, it's difficult. You would like for TL to be able to find a little bit more here in the early game, but T1 has just been so consistently ahead in that
regard. Hey, Moon, I miss you. Wow, okay, we're just lying now, Bastion. Cool.
Jose, so he has just been perma-warded out, it feels like, the whole game. As he finished off those Raptors, the ward was fired from T1, but there were pings on him. They know exactly where he is. And that is making it very hard for him to really look for any angles. He does have level 6, as does Owner. And so their first look is going to be, you're looking for Core and Jose to try to find that big engagement.
When is your next tournament stream after this?
It's gotta be that kind of
I don't know.
play, really well coordinated, or I think you can expect.
I'll have to see what's going on.
Kiting back and all of these
What's going on after MSI?
Easily disengage and then potentially chase down.
Yeah. Top, ultra shock laser. Would have just clipped Giannis.
It was excited for the return of Cookie LOL. The fuck is that? Is that Cookie Clicker? Or for like League of Legends? The fuck? Oh, Faker! Never mind! Never mind! Jose! Jose! Oh, he lives! Holy fuck. Owner, stayed the fuck out of Faker there.
Otherwise, Faker is dead because Faker has no flash, mind you. It's
LPL? Yeah, but we have EWC though.
And both Quid and Jose were able to predict him.
Oh, what the fuck? Okay, yeah, dude. What the fuck? My bad, dude. I had no idea.
In the mid lane. It is going to cost him his flash as well as his ult.
What the fuck?
Beautifully timed.
Who the fuck is coming
really
back?
Timing as Jose comes out of over the wall.
Oh.
Petrifying gaze avoided by both members, but then look at this. Q flash from Fog. So no way for Jose to actually
What the fuck?
Yes, Jose does live thanks to the ulti magic shield that came down from Quid. But now Doran is moving here. Jose is coming. Faker has first move. This looks tough for TL.
The way. Doran quickly trying to stack the pass as much as you can. Grim Deliverance coming out. Jose Diodo. Targetable for a brief moment as he fires back on the daggers, but they don't miss.
Okay. Whatever. I don't want to read all that. Too long, didn't read.
Just in time. Morgan, desperate to kill Faker, knows he can't finish off Doran as long as that passive bar is stacked. Doran happy to take him down.
Nicely done there by T1, winning out a huge fight on the top side. The setup really wasn't there for TL. They were always kind of like down on health at the beginning of that fight. And it felt like T1 was always going to have the third man there faster. They don't have Galio ult. They don't have some of these really big tools. But they felt
like no, this is the one series for the day.
At the start of this fight, right? He has very little mana, has basically no health. So Quid can't really do much of anything. I do think Morgan plays it well, but Doran stacks the passive, which means he's not a target. Morgan has to try to take down Faker, but Faker sinking in those Twin Fangs, coming out really, really well. And Quid smile on his face, but you know that they can feel it slipping away.
And you already see how hard the extended fights are. Even with the dominance from Morgan, just the constant Twin Fang damage. Doran, the longer he stays in that fight, stacking up the passive, just getting more and more AD. That much harder to kill, especially once the passive revive is up and available.
Set flash ult someone?
Once again to cover, the gold lead growing to 2.3k. 2 grubs and Drake. So T1 really not giving anything back.
Wait, why? What's wrong with set flash ult?
Player we're highlighting. One of the big differences why we're seeing almost an even more dominant performance from T1 here is that he was falling behind in so many of the games in the previous series. This time around, not the same story.
Yeah, not at all. I think Morgan has played well overall for sure, but definitely was just destroying Doran in the last one. It's not been like that at all. Doran has outplayed him in this series, absolutely. Has had the bigger impact, it feels like. And so it is going to be really, really tough now because TL are playing this hard engage comp with what feels like 3 losing lanes at this point, and Jose's getting warded out everywhere.
It's okay, Miro.
Right? So
we have Pout.
In a spot like that,
BCS champion Pout, dude.
It's hard to imagine them dying to it, and TL are going to have to be picture perfect when they do actually pull the trigger and try to find a committed fight.
The longer we go, the bigger that deficit gets, the higher and higher the stakes get for that big defining moment, that big fight. Do you want to control?
I remember, what was it? I want to make you Nami ult.
Owner's attention still focused.
The fuck?
Jose might be looking to make
all right.
50-50. The only one he's won so far is when he was able to turn off the lights with Nocturne.
Did they win this?
Owner out of position.
I mean, there is a Galio ult, right?
TL are going to try to zone them off, though. They're going to try to keep them away from bot lane. Yan is going to go push, so Jose and Core are here to harass, while they're pushing in mid lane as well.
Wait, Zeri's going back.
Pretty nice from TL. If you can't go for the fight,
there's no Zeri.
Then you have to try to get what you can elsewhere. Paze goes back to base. They're going to steal away the blue buff. They're going to zone him off. You know, maybe a couple minions. Not a huge...
Garia! What are you doing? Oh, never mind. Pace is here. I want to be Faker. I'm already Faker. Okay, owner. Oh, why do you, I mean, ulted as Zaya. 0 for 0.
Core does spend his flash, though, and that is the big difference. That's such an important summoner. Quid, though, getting behind them, and Faker's gone back to mid with no TP.
Faker not able to join. Quid looking to turn back on.
Oh my god, flash used.
Coming out, Jose Dioto, the Dark and Daggers, got to keep track of that cooldown if they
Dude, this feels so dangerous. This feels so dangerous. Holy fuck. This feels so dangerous by TL. Oh no! It feels so rough. Feels so rough. Oh my god, dude, the ground. Oh! The stun lands with Yon! Alright, GG. GG.
T1, 4,000 gold, a triple kill for Pays, and TL.
Ah, there goes my hopium. There goes all my hopium.
Down 4.5k, super fed Zeri, didn't even have to use the summoners on the fight. I respect the attempt from TL because they know they are going to kind of get outscaled. They need to go aggressive, but it's a great flash from Keria, which means the Galio ult does nothing. Then they're focusing Jose. TL can't fight on top of the tower because they'll get destroyed by it. So they're forced to just retreat. And Faker had just booked it down to bot lane, even though he didn't have the TP. They delayed enough that he arrives, hits a Petrifying Gaze, takes out Yon, and it is everyone gone from TL. 4 kills to 0 there.
Dude, it was such a, I don't know, dude, it felt like such a desperation play.
Pays is ridiculously fed. Going to be working towards that second item, about to cash in on his call. It's tough.
It certainly is. You know, Isaac, they say no one is above the law, but T1 is certainly above TLAW at this point in the game. There is, it's looking grim. And look, I still,
I hate you.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Very funny.
Little dad
Daniel.
joke, lighten the mood, you know, when you're getting stomped. Let's take a look at the Coinbase Gold Grind. Flawless segue.
Good news here, Shirley.
No, really.
Xiaohu, what?
Bring it down. Get it down.
Oh.
Thank you, Coinbase, but
the stats aren't always indicative.
Telling us what we already know. You're right, they aren't. But
Is Morgan gonna win this? No way he dies, right?
Killing Morgan.
Oh, never mind.
He's not. Morgan bringing it back as quick. Engages with Thorn on the bottom side. Grim Deliverance trying to get back. Faker hoping for the 1v1. Fury bar stack, but he can't get wiped back into the book. Nice healing coming in from Morgan.
Oh, Morgan!
2 members back to back. 2 1v1.
Wait, who the fuck said that in chat?
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane.
Yo, Jess, keep talking. Jess, keep jinxing T1.
As Morgan comes to life here, he is behind.
Oh my god, dude, the power's invested in you guys. Oh, it's actually.
That was brilliantly done by
Dude,
Morgan.
you have to keep saying Team Liquid won't win the game. Dude, it's actually crazy. What the fuck? Was that? They got 2 kills on that?
Sliver of hope.
We might get a whole piece of hope.
I can't even see it, but I can smell the hope.
Doggo 2 tanky.
You can see not in the circular graph of which team has hope.
It's like a molecule of hope.
Yeah, on the side it says that there's
Molecule?
I need a high-powered microscope.
Molecule gets a shout out. Okay, bias.
Get me the Hubble telescope.
We know it's there. We have to find it. It's still grim.
Somewhere we're searching the skies.
Yeah, well played by Morgan. Really punishing, I think, over-aggression there from T1. It has
No reverse sweep. Yep, it's over. This game is done. Team Liquid can't win. It's doomed. Team Liquid won't win the game. Team Liquid won't win next Drake.
Never say never.
Team Liquid won't get this Rift Herald. They're so trash.
T1 very well set up for this Herald. It's going to be really tough to get in. And when you're this far behind,
Pays is unkillable. Pays is unkillable. Oh my god. Never mind. Oh my god, Pays is so strong. Oh! Wait. They're getting a bunch of kills. Okay, they get 1.
1 for 0 in TL's favor.
Really well handled there.
I thought Pays was gonna die.
Actually kite out Pays ulti, so they are going to be able to stop him from just chasing them down. But that really is all they do because the Herald
A bunch of.
did go to T1.
I mean, it could have been.
By a wall.
He feels like he's just.
They almost died. Ooh.
But Faker fast enough to zoom out of that one.
Yeah, they're going to try to get the objective bounty, which has spawned, but this is tough. T1 is.
Hey, that's a free dragon.
From base, Faker is going to base, has no TP, so T1 making the call to just give it up. So will be an objective bounty. So more than just the 1 kill is actually gained at the end of the day.
Listen, I mean, since you wrote that, they got 3 kills for nothing, and they got a dragon.
But it is always just so tough. You win some early skirmishes, you get some little advantages, but this team is just so tough to actually knock down. It's very rare that T1 just collapses in its
I'm trying to instill some hope here.
Sometimes you just get a little bit.
Relax, guys. We'll see him that fourth map.
It feels like they wipe you. They get
Come
so
on.
much more, and that is kind of the
Come on, Team Liquid.
that they seem to have.
Be North Americans. Or Korean. I don't give a fuck. Be whichever one's better.
Whoops.
Got punched through the wall.
Punched through the wall. It's a little bit tough.
Well, we'll get the next kill. We'll get an ace. I mean, if you think about it, Chemtech Jag is pretty OP, right? I mean, Tenacity's nice. Plus, Rakan Q to heal. Ooh. It's looking pretty good.
Actually get that kill, not enough to actually shut this man down.
That's like a lottery. Man, Oda's such a hater, dude.
They're trying to play on the other side, but Faker is a tough dive under the tower at full health. And stacking up towards that Seraphs, would love to have that shield. Is going to be working in towards Catalyst here. And looks like Doran going to just drift his way out.
Not too far, though. Wants to recall. Not interested in taking the full ride.
He's to get his steps in, buddy.
That's fair.
You know?
Yeah, that's fair. You got to be
not a lazy top lane.
That's true. Healthy lifestyle.
Yeah.
4K league is not enough for T1 to beat Team Liquid. True.
He tried. He had a good fight on the top side, and does have the dominance in level 13. And I mean, that Renektonol can do a lot of work, but
there's no right side.
Clear picture here. The later we go, the harder.
Wait, but Pete's can die. Oh, he flashed.
But he still had the flash. The extra damage for the dagger is not there. Yawn now in trouble. Heal going in.
Nice. Nice, Yawn. Yawn. Yawn's still kiting. Oh, he's still alive. Huge. Never mind. He just got caught. He killed as well. Shit.
Survives there. The one darkened dagger missing from Jose means they don't quite have the damage to take him down. And despite some good reactions from Yawn, his owner was going forward. It just didn't matter. T1
yeah, it's over. GG. There's no way T1 or Team Liquid comes back.
And T1 just keep getting away with these fights as they always seem to do. They always.
Oh, no, I thought Yawn was gonna live like all that kiting. But instead, he just pulled CoreJJ to his death.
Again, landing both the daggers so crucial for Jose Diodo, but just that little miss, that little difference adds up, and we expected to see the big 5-on-5s. We expected to see the big fights from this composition. But
nice. T1 got to play 9 4-fun games.
But even those have been going awry. Only makes it that much harder as Doran now debating if he wants to run into Morgan here.
Yeah, and Faker just
surely Team Liquid won't get the next 4 kills or 2 kills, right? Yeah, probably.
2 equals a petrified gaze. Yep. And we'll see this one more time. So here it is.
Guys, alt into my beef.
Dagger does makes it look like over to the right. Pays, you know, flashing.
Dude, I mean, I've seen so many Caster Jinx moments, dude.
Because it is kind of a fat animation. The second one definitely got avoided there by Pays, so well played by him. Jan is able to cancel the.
Yeah, Jose kind of fucked it up.
But Quid realizes the fight is done, so he doesn't even want to go in there and try to peel for Jan. Eventually, someone was going to get one auto on Jan, and he would just die. So Quid decides he's just got to try to get out of there and live to fight another day.
Yep. Makes a lot of sense. Reminder that at the conclusion of this series,
yeah, they almost killed Pays there.
2 games. We go to Silver Scrapes. We'll be having the draw. Now, people have already kind of done the math on the draw. We know the winner of this will play against BLG. G2 are already set to play TES. But if you're an NA fan, finding out who Lion plays is going to be very important for your mood after this particular series. So be sure to stick around.
Well, we can't play BLG, so that's a dub.
That's pretty good.
Dude, I hate the format. I can't believe Lion gets such an easy draw, dude. Whereas like BLG and G2 get like such difficult draws. It's so cringe, dude. It's actually unbelievably cringe.
All the number 1 seeds coming in from all these different regions. It's going to be exciting to see how they can perform. I think a lot of people are going to be surprised by Furia as well. I think they're a really strong team, so it should be fun to watch a lot of these teams, the big names as well as those who aren't as well known. But we'll see if TL can find a way to hang on in this game where T1 have 2 dragons and looking.
What can CFO get? Nothing.
Trying to make his way out.
What can Ground Zero get?
Retreat, but is forced away that side lane. Not getting any easier.
No, it's going to be tough. And Quid has no TP. Faker does.
Wait, why did T1 fans? Oh, glory hunting? Oh, yeah, true.
It's probably unlikely that they're going to be able to contest it very effectively, but you know, TL basically just have to make their judgment. They know they're insanely behind. They know that Pays is on 3 items with an IE at 21 minutes. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
they're not blind to that fact. Basically, every fight will look like a bad fight. You are looking for the fight as good as you can get. You know what I mean?
Even fight is a miracle at this point.
A 1%er is probably what most of the fights are. So if you see a 5% chance, you are
Dude.
That's where they are. That's what they have to try to look for.
Hey, we're gonna see BLG versus T1 on Friday.
That's a good question.
You have tomorrow off, right?
Jose Dioto spotted TP there. Jose has access to the flash. The miasma slowing him down, opting to retreat instead of go deeper and try to play for the 50-50.
Okay, here it is. The Galley all could have been a little bit better. Oh my god, they're all just getting so fucked.
But it is simply not enough. Pays too quick on the trigger.
Oh fuck, Pays. Oh, Pays is gonna get another pentakill. He's gonna get another pentakill. There it is, there's the Quadra. Give him the penta. Oh my god.
And what better way to do it? Pays gets the pentakill here to seal the
What the fuck, dude?
From the side of T1, undefeated through the entirety of the plans. No doubt they were the favorites.
All right,
but
another
this
penta.
level of dominance is incredible to see. Alas,
Well, I mean, they were down like 8k gold, dude.
the LCS, they played their heart outs, but it was not enough in the face of the three-time champs. T1 taking their time, taking it to the fountain, sending a message to all the teams waiting in the main stage, and especially to BLG as they clean sweep Team Liquid Alienware.
Oh.
Is coming. Faker and T1 on their way to the main stage. They never get knocked out early in tournaments. They always are there for the deep runs. It is this level of dominance, this level of consistency that shows you why they are always able to win the day. And T1, very impressive in this series. TL, I think, can be proud that they pushed them, that they had some close games, they had some good performances, but it's just not enough against a team of this caliber. T1 always coming up big in the clutch moments, whether it was a smite from Owner, whether it was those shock blasts, those hero plays from Doran, whether it was a miraculous team fight from Pays, a brilliant engage from Faker or Carria. There is always one member there ready to step up and take over a game, and TL just could not get past them.
TL.
I'm hate watching T1 starting today. Join the club! Get in line, get in line.
Good performances, montage moments in some of those series, especially from Jose Dioto. But that's enough from us here to talk more about T1's victory and look ahead to the draw show. It's the analyst desk.
All right.
Talk about what?
Let's go draw show.
Honestly, T1 really went, okay, you guys had your fun. We're gonna wrap it up from now on. 23-minute game.
Owner, how much kills? 6.
But I am looking at you right now.
Yeah, you are. You are.
There's some serious side-eye.
They handled some pure business today. T1 showcased a lot, and I feel like the one thing that was like the most iconic thing from them, incredible team fighting.
Yeah.
Like, just you cannot match Pays in moments like that. For like just a split millisecond, being able to catch that he was going to be a target, flashing over the Baron pit wall, and then just like being able to clean out. That was ridiculous levels of team fighting and awareness from somebody like Pays, who is, I think, solidified going into the main event as the best 80 carry of the tournament.
Yeah, we're just going to get the group draw, then we're done for today. And then there's no stream tomorrow. If my voice magically heals by tomorrow, I'll stream, but I doubt it. Maybe with one day with no talking, my voice will be better.
What a way to close Playins. With that, with a penta like that, to kind of just blare out whoever our opponents next are. Good luck.
The only thing that's running through my head is like, did I did put him down in my pick'ems, didn't I? I'm pretty sure he's in the pick'ems. Because this man has just picked up so many kills. The damage is always there from. He's been absolutely absurd.
I remember when the champion came out, I think it was his rookie year when he was back at Genji, and he was one of the best performers you could think of when you have Zeri enabled on the Rift. So the fact that this champion is meta again, enabled with Lulu, good luck in the main event, guys.
True.
It's another champion that you're gonna have to look out for when it comes to T1. And
See below CoStream? Hell yeah, dude.
They were gonna be heavy favorites.
Soon! Wait, I wonder who plays.
How strong do
Hate watching T1 or supporting LCP? I think supporting LCP is harder.
But how do you feel about T1 so far?
But hey, I'm gonna do it until I die.
The opponents will be extremely difficult from here on.
As long as there's hope, I will be here being delusional for the LCP.
And the likes of BLG that just won first stand, so like the opposition's going to be incredible.
Well, that's the thing. I think actually, like, I'm a little bit kind of questioning T1 because honestly, I think they have looked good, right? But like, their next opponent is BLG. Like, if you give a lead like that, your individual plays are not just going to match up. Like, they will body you. So I think for T1, I want to see a little bit more of a secure early game, and I want to see them still playing towards that style, which is playing around bot. I think we got to see a kind of jokey version of T1. I don't think they're going to play like this when we get to the main stage. I don't think they're going to be as flippant when it comes towards some of their plays.
Yes.
I think they will really clean it up. But that's why I'm kind of critical of this T1, because I don't think we will see this main stage.
One thing that did get cleaned up easily,
EWC
looked like a monster this series. So we'll see where it goes from here.
We'll see. We'll see. I'll cheer for them, but
2026 Playins stage round 4.
Dude, what the fuck?
Stage, T1 claimed another 3-0 victory and keep their MSI journey alive. Joining us now is T1's Thoran. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
Dude, what are they gonna ask Doran? So Doran, how was it to take a shit on fucking Team Liquid? Oh, it was just easy. Like, I could just AFK top and we'd still win. Oh, nice. Cool.
1993 Taejeon Expo, wearing a special Teemo hat to celebrate this MSI. Do you like the Teemo 꿈돌이 doll? Yes, this 꿈돌이 wearing this Teemo hat looks absolutely adorable. I'm so happy that I was able to celebrate this moment, this MSI hosted in Taejeon. Another 3-0 today. How does it feel to claim the one and only ticket to the bracket stage? The competition was real. So I was unsure at the beginning whether we can make it through or not, but I'm really glad that we were able to pull it off without dropping a single game.
That it's not Teemo, it's a Domporibio or whatever the fuck they said.
Only had 3 zeros. Were you surprised by the result as well? To be honest, there were some games where I didn't play up to my expectations. Sometimes I was kind of not performing at the best level, but me and my team all together worked really hard, so I think that's how we were able to pull it off. Morgan has been in great form recently, so a lot of people were
show us the group draws.
How did it go? Because I have so much experience playing up against him in the LCK, so preparation wasn't too difficult, and I think we were able to...
What does Reddit say about the match? 3-0, 3-0, 3-0. Oh, okay.
Performance on the top lane today. How would you like to sum up today's match, and how would you like to rate your performance? Although we got a 3-0 win today, I'm expecting a lot more hardships to come in the future, so we have to still lock in and prepare for the upcoming bracket stage matches. What kinds of mindset are you going to bring to the bracket stage? I feel like I should rather not focus too much on, like, I gotta do well, I gotta prove, you know? I think playing at ease will kind of help me in the bracket stage. Now you will be facing BLG in the bracket stage, and it's gonna be a reunion.
Oh, congrats, BLG! Your reward.
So I did see a little bit of a cocky interview from Bin, so I think I gotta teach him some lessons. And that was Dora from T1. Thank you very much.
Yes, I love the instant clap back from Doran here, and I'm going to give you a bit of context here in case you didn't see it. There is an interview that is heavily trending on Weibo right now, where Ben said, I feel like ever since my debut, whenever I go up against Doran, I always have the upper hand. Actually, I knew he wasn't playing very well this MSI, but I didn't expect him to be that bad.
Damn! Fucking shit.
Ben, when he talks, the fans, BLG fans are like, are you going to put your foot
Yeah,
in your mouth?
BLG versus T1 first round.
Might light a fire under Doran.
Dude, that means BLG or T1's gonna be in loser's bracket. What the fuck?
That's the thing, Ben has always kind of got the better of him in a lot of those situations. I'm curious what this version's going to look like, because Doran did have a couple of whoopsies. Today was significantly better, though.
Wait, why was MSI last year so much better, like, seeded compared to this year? Like, what the fuck?
Doran looked insane, so I feel like that could have been a motivating force.
He looked insane against a player that he's been used to
G2TS as well. Nice.
Morgan when he was with Bro in the LCK, but still, Ben is a different beast.
And then who does Lion get?
Seeing his interviews,
Dude, it's so rigged towards LCS, dude. I swear it's so rigged towards LCS.
Fired up. I'm gonna be looking at that top lane matchup more than anything.
Ooh, and that's just the fact that we are all kind of aware that that's the game, that's the match that's gonna happen between BLG and T1. Like, there's so much history between those two organizations as is.
Yeah, I mean, all the time we seem to get these two teams facing up. It's MSI where BLG kind of can sometimes get the better of them. When you look more towards the Worlds, though, it belongs to T1.
Yeah.
But even just coming back to Doran, like, it's going to be hard for him. Like, the way BLG play is, hey, we're going to, like, unlock on and put a ton of resources up towards that top end of the map. Like, invest in Bane, try and play towards his strength. If you end up in a bad matchup, and you end up with 2-3 members of BLG up there as well, Doran's going to have his work cut out for him.
And we have been used to T1 not giving him any counter pick, not giving him that much attention. Attention was drawn to bot lane, especially with the owner focusing on that lane. Do you want to switch things up in a matchup like this, is what I'm wondering.
Oh, that's a good point. I will say, just gonna put it out there, this team has a lot of weapons, which made it really difficult to pick out who was gonna be the Oppo player of the game. And I was thinking it was going to be Doran. I thought it was going to be Doran. But then
could have been any of them, but yeah, then Zeri doing Zeri thing.
Zeri doing Zeri things.
Yeah, Oppo player of the series, giving it to Playins. And it's interesting to see how he developed, joining T1 this year, replacing Guma. There was a lot of expectations on him, especially coming back to the LCK 6 months into the season with this big beginning of the journey at MSI. How do you feel about Playins?
I mean, I think he's really leveled up after coming back from the LPL. He just feels like he's got that aggression in him that is always playing at the knife's edge, but understand exactly where he needs to cut. And it doesn't matter what champion it feels like you give him. Like, whether it's the Lucian, whether it's the Zeri, whether it's a Caitlyn, like, the guy is always going to
find out.
Leads and always going to be able to play through that strength. And it's impressive to me how regularly he's able to get winning positions, but, like, absolutely blow a team out of the water from that position.
Yeah, I mean, so much of this is what FaZe is incredible at. Seeing moments in team fights that no one else will. That Ezreal game where he just like popped over in front of 3 Team Liquid members. Most of the players that I see, if they ever do that, they get popped instantly and people call him an inter. But he sees that window.
Yeah, surprise later.
In terms of maximizing damage, he is one of the best at it.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well. Dude, it's like the 5 or 10 minutes, I think.
Because you say they're going to clean up their gameplay. This is exactly how they've been playing so far in the LCK throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
This sloppiness that for me is not something that they should keep on doing. But again, they're not going to have a lot of time to figure it out. And thinking about the playing stage, what we've seen so far, only 3-0s. By the way, we're beating the record of the longest streak of 3-0s today with this series. What are the learnings in Tier 1?
Well, we were just saying all this about FaZe and how well he was able to maximize damage. The fact that he got the second.
Well, it's just we're just gonna see one draw
in that second game.
We just want to see who HLE Lion are pulling.
It's hectic, right? But it could turn into something beautiful, which is great team fighting, and that could be something that wins of an event like this.
Yeah, I do think though, like some of the takeaways I've had for T1 is like mages are no joke. Mages bot lane are kind of insane, and if you end up with carry on things like the Camille, that becomes a very different ball game, trying to manage that aggression in the early stage. And I do think that then calls out where you have to be very careful if you're going up against T1 to make sure you're not giving those early plays across. Even the bards we got to see earlier from Keria, this like roaming style is still a big threat, which is something you just have to keep under check, even if they're not playing that 2v2 hyper-aggressive bot lane.
I'm hearing some like my palms are sweaty only knowing that the draw show is coming. That we're getting there. Yes.
We have the matchups. We have most of the matchups already. So we know that we're gonna have a T1 versus BLG. We know that we're gonna have a G2 versus TS. I am bracing myself for this one because that's usually a good news. Maybe not this time around though. We'll see about this in just a few seconds. The draw show is ready on stage. So prepping you a bit for the way it has been done here. The schedule is not going to be decided yet. We don't have it yet for now. What we do have, as we said, is the fact that the 4 tiers have been based on historic regional performances and the region's strength at first stand in 2026.
Oh, okay. One event.
Tier 4 teams and Tier 2 teams will face Tier 3 teams. So we know that BLG cannot play against TS.
Wait, that's also a lie.
So the first 2 matchups are decided.
They're like, oh, MSI format is based off first stand, was a regional strength. But like Korea, China did way better than like NA. What the fuck? So pool 4 should be, was it Secret Wales, Furia, because they lost. Then it'll be like Lion and then some other dude. Yeah, I guess, but it'll still be T1, TS, and like Tier 2.
We have, like, I feel like that rivalry has existed for a while.
What the fuck, whatever, dude. It makes no sense.
I was gonna say, Furia did a lot of work.
Like, how is T1 TS pool 4? Like, how does that make any sense, dude?
They're a dangerous team. Patu has been an exceptional jungler, an incredibly creative jungler. And so
because he's like, it's based off first stand. I'm like, no, it's not.
They play Yasuo bot lane as well.
No, it's not.
Alone, it's really, really scary. But yes, this is the.
Because it would be like what Lion and BFX was what is it, 5th, 6th? So like Lion should be pool 3. Oh my god, it's already decided. What the fuck?
I said that I'm bracing myself for G2 versus TS because of historical.
Look at that bracket.
And the way it usually goes.
God, I need to move.
How am I coping here?
But the problem is the most recent match, like, set of data we have was Worlds, where we went 0-1 and then 1-3, where Top Esports beat G2 at Worlds in 2025. So
like this,
I'm nervous about that matchup. Plus, I think Tien is playing absolutely insane at the moment. So I think that Skumon Tien matchup is going to be so much fun to watch.
Because that's the thing. Even though these two organizations do have history, there are so many new faces. You're right. Tien is going to be on this team, and not like Kanavi, who was on the team in the prior.
Just hide it.
And then on top of that, you have Fengyue, who's a rookie, and you have Zoyan, who's like on this stage, first time at an international. So there's a lot happening there for Top Esports.
There's generational trauma of
Wait. So who's pulling this? Who's pulling this? Who's pulling this?
I don't want to remember this one. But
oh.
Given the fact that
Okay.
Really
Lion pulls who?
At first stand, came close against BLG. I'm gonna say close. I'm coping completely. I'm wondering how it's gonna be.
Give us Furia.
Let's see.
Give us Furia. What the fuck?
Show it to us!
Oh! What the fuck?
LCS versus CBLOL, the classic.
Okay, you can breathe.
The thing is, Fury's been talking a lot for good reasons. They've been beating us. They've been beating our ass, so we definitely want that matchup.
But the problem is, if you win both sides of the 2 rivalries you have at this event, I'm never going to hear the end of it.
I'm already yapping, and I know I'm annoying as hell.
And Hanwala versus Team Secret Wales on the other side of the
Nice. Oh, how is Secret Wales gonna do? Wait, we waited all that for just 2 draws?
And from a lot of those players that had that international experience in first stand that we saw from either prior.
What the fuck? Wait, all that time just to get 2 draws?
So they need to be able to show that internationally now.
Yeah, definitely a tough matchup for them. Hanwha.
Yeah.
Not exactly known for taking it easy on people.
Scheduled to be determined. Oh, it's so rigged, dude. It's so rigged.
Honestly, there's like 3 of the 4 are absolute bangers, and I'm sorry, Team Secret Wales, you drew the short.
What? Bangers?
There was not going to be an easy matchup for them.
Whatever, dude.
Regardless. So
Fucking rigged, dude. It's so rigged, dude.
Pride of Vietnam.
give it all you have.
Non-stop fighting. I want to see Pun put in a position where he can get that volibear or something, right? You got to give him a creative.
Dude, it's so rigged, dude. How can they rig it for LCS this hard and not make it look obvious, dude? Man, why does Secret Whales have to play against fucking like HLE, dude? Come on, man.
It never really is a great, like,
Oh,
an easy
man.
matchup anytime you go up against T1 and like at least not Worlds, which is basically the one saving grace because BLG and the LPL has never beaten T1 at Worlds, but at least at MSI the data kind of half skews a little bit more in their favor.
Yeah, for T1, they've been top 3 for the last 5 years, but obviously not winning the event. It's been that one event that's been really difficult for them. But Pace can be like, I want 2024. I've been the winner here. But Knight is just the best mid laner at the event, the best player in the world. Like, Knight has been... Even
So what I mean, like, I don't know, man.
He has just been super
Hey,
consistent.
I hope...
So I want to see that matchup again.
I hope Secret Whales can perform well, because, dude, it's such a tough matchup, man. It's so tough, dude.
You think it's going to be LG?
I mean,
Like, Secret Whales basically has to play against, like, the second best team in the event. That's so rough, but whatever, dude.
I honestly, I do think Knight is probably the best mid laner in the world right now. And if he can show it at this event, I think it gives us so much then to talk about, like, going into the rest of the year.
I'm gonna go take a break. I'm gonna go rest up my voice. Yeah. So tomorrow I probably won't co-stream unless my voice heals. Or there's no co-stream tomorrow. I probably won't stream tomorrow unless my voice heals. But I'll be back on Friday for the first round of MSI playoffs. Alright. Anyways, as always, go fuck yourself. Have a great day. Sorry, short day, short stream, 3 hours again. Hopefully no more 3-0s, but who knows? Alright, peace, peace. I'm out. See you.